Welcome
Back.
to the Fools. Oh, okay. No, I like that. Welcome
Back.
To the Fools
podcast.
2020.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Good evening.
Yes,
There we
it's
go.
Good morning somewhere.
It's always good morning somewhere. Welcome back to the newest episode of the Fools podcast. We got a few things that we're actually going to review today. We got some chocolates, mainly Cocoa Pebbles.
Chocolate.
We got Fruity
It's a Cocoa
Pebbles
Pebble
too.
ball. That shit.
Yeah.
a
Oh
little
yeah. We got the
ball.
ball right here. We got the ball.
Mine's,
So
I can feel
basically-
mine melting a little bit already.
Yeah, me too, because I had it in my hand for so long.
It's
Fucking,
so hot.
I got these at Five Below, not sponsored. However,
Hit us up.
yeah, Five Below, what the fuck? Oh man, since it's fucking melted, it's kind of hard to peel this thing off.
Oh, just.
It's
do it with
it's
your tongue.
Angel already ate his.
Well,
Really?
you got snitch, bro. I was gonna play it up, bro.
Angel's gonna fucking. It's wrapped in like this aluminum foil, kind of like a Rolo. You can tell it's kind of shit. You can tell like the construction of it's kind of shitty. Like it's not like a Ferrero Rocher, you know.
Yeah,
It's
because
fucking-
those shits come off easy.
Yeah. But and you can like clearly see it's bitten. I mean, not bitten, but like made in two parts.
No, it's pretty good.
It's so rich with chocolatey goodness. The stuff they killed for back then.
It's funny.
Similar to like a crunch, but it's
No.
not balls.
It's balls. It's there's like 3 or 4 Fruity Pebbles in there. I mean, Choco Pebbles in there, and it's like chocolatey. It's pretty good. It has a nice crispiness to it.
Milk chocolate,
Yes.
It's funny.
which means it's definitely aimed for younger people because I've been going way more into dark chocolate.
Okay, so
Oh.
like, what if you like opened up all of them and kept them like refrigerated, and then just took them out, just like,
Yeah. And
What,
just have
these
them on,
balls?
like,
yeah,
a
these
plate.
balls.
I mean, they don't have to be refrigerated.
I mean, no, as you're taking them all out, they're gonna melt, so you have to refrigerate them.
You want some more of the alto
I mean, they were only melting because they were in our hands.
I used my detective skills to deduct that Angel had already ate his
Yeah,
because
see?
he wasn't talking.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
because he does know I am a big motherfucker.
What do you guys give it out of 10?
I gave it
Ooh.
like an 8.
I give it like a 7.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I gave it like a 9.
'Cause it's sweet, but it's not too
Yeah,
sweet.
it's not too sweet.
Yeah,
It gives
delicious.
you
You
a
can
nice
you can go
little
back for more.
crunch.
I was gonna
It's
say
replayable.
I was gonna say 8, but
Replayable.
I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. I was like,
You know what's pretty crazy too though?
Strong 7.
Just a little
My
OJ did it.
a little OJ in here. Oh no. Nah, but eating a lot of Cocoa Pebbles throughout my life, I realized that there's definitely a difference in how they're made. Like,
Yeah.
depending on the box, like the family size box, the
definitely.
the standard size box, like they all have different.
Like
They have
sugar.
not only just
Yeah.
textures, but like the flavor too. Like some of them are more cardboardy, and other ones they're like more stuck together and way more crunchy. Like there's one I have right now. I don't know if it's like the batches or whatever, but it's like hella crunchy. And I try to like sneak because I always eat cereal at night, so I'm always trying to sneak it. And I know for a fact like everybody in the house hears me just fucking like crunching.
It's like Big Daddy when you try to eat the Fritos.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kangaroo-san.
kangaroo. Alright!
Gosh, you were normal yesterday.
The kangaroo thing reminds me of Joey, and he really wants to play D&D with us.
Oh,
he
yeah,
really?
yeah, he
Yeah.
does. He's been.
I've been really wanting to do it, too.
He's smoking.
I'm down.
He's like, so you want to play D&D? And Joe's like, yes. Just tell Gallo. He's like, all right. And he just want to text each other. he was like, so, yeah, what do you tell? You tell me. He's like, what's a
DM?
No, he said, what's a straight through?
straight through?
Because I think you were telling him, let's play like a small adventure, like a a one of.
It's literally called like a one shot.
Yeah, that's what he's asking. He's like, "What's a one shot?" I'm like, "God damn it, Joey!" I was like, "It's just one shot. It's like
Yeah,
just
it's just one story. Yeah.
I'm actually down because
And like we don't have to create a character or anything too, because some of them have it like just like made like
Mm-hmm.
this is who you are, like role play as this guy basically, and then we just do this adventure.
They kind of just like, how you say it, like
They nudge you into
got-
like how
yeah.
to do it. Yeah.
I'm actually down now because I've been collecting He-Man toys, and He-Man's kind of like an old school barbarian mixed with Star Wars. And
is.
It is, yeah.
That's how they made her.
He looks like Luke Skywalker.
I mean, wasn't that Mattel's like plan?
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
wanted out.
They were like Conan and Star Wars, let's
go.
Star Wars.
Yeah, and I've been collecting them, like the new line that they have, which is like the old figures, but modernized, so they have
Revelations?
better articulation. No, it's called He-Man Classics.
Oh, I get you. I know those.
No, my bad. That's a line that came out in 2010. This
it
is
in
called
Motu?
He-Man Origins.
Oh.
Yeah, and then they also have the new one. I forget what it's called actually. Revelations.
Revelations
You
is
just
the
said, yeah.
Kevin Smith one.
Yeah, that's the Kevin
So
Smith
the
one.
one that a lot of people are like, it's too woke.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
hate
it's-
that shit.
Yeah, it's
They
too
hate that
woke.
shit.
Some of the designs.
He-Man's not even in it. Like,
Some of the designs look really cool though. Like their Faker, which is like one of my favorite
no, the
characters.
designs are like off the charts. I love the designs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it's
Skeletor,
cool.
the
It's
He-Man,
cool
the
artwork and
Cyborg
stuff.
He-Man,
Yeah.
like all of them. Like,
The Cyborg He-Man, that's Faker. He looks fucking
yeah,
cool.
they're all sick, dog.
Yeah.
But what's the point of having all these sick characters if the story sucks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is there's a toy line that I've been wanting to collect for years, and it's called Mythic Legions, right? Have you guys heard of it?
I love how Mythic Legions look. Yeah.
Right?
So
Yeah,
basically, for those who don't know, they're like these action figures that are all like fantasy. So there's gonna be like skeletons. There's a Hawk guy. There's
There's
like
an American flag Hawkeye. I want him, but he's like 150.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
and they all have different colors too to help you like.
Those are the ones that have the, like the skeleton gladiators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are
No,
wait.
wait.
Oh,
That might be,
Golden Axe
Oh.
from Storm Collectibles.
Storm Collectibles, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
those ones are sick though. But carry on.
Yeah, I always wanted to get into that line, but they're kind of upscale. They're like
Yeah.
7-inch. But now I've been collecting.
That's why the goblins look cool though.
Yeah,
Like,
the
they're
goblins,
definitely like for army building.
Since I've been collecting He-Man, which is 5-inch scale, and I'm open to buying the Revelations figures, which are 7-inch scale. And I just bought this Super 7 Casey Jones too, which I thought was going to be 6-inch scale, but it's 7. I'm open to it now. So I bought 3 Mythic Legions figures, also because it turns out that the people who work on Mythic Legions have also worked in the He-Man lines as well. So they have
that makes sense.
Yeah, they have Mythic Legions characters that are based off of the He-Man characters.
That's
So I got Mossman, Stinkor, and I got like one of the knights.
Oh, you already got him?
The skeleton. No, I bought it today,
Oh.
so it's gonna come in the mail soon.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But
And that, because I'm into He-Man so much now, it reminds me of, it kind of seems like D&D to me. So now for the first time in my life, I'm open to playing D&D.
Fucking
it's
nerd.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
How much of a fucking nerd you are now. Imagine we just start berating him. Nah, I've been really wanting to play D&D for so long, but as
Yeah, because I really
as-
want to make it like a character that's dope as hell.
Yeah, me too. But I don't know about dope. I just want to make like a character, you know.
I get
Like
you.
I listen to Dungeons and Daddies as I talked before on this podcast, and
Dungeons and Daddies.
they finished their like original story. So like their next story that they're doing is it's basically the grandkids. They're playing
as their grandkids?
They're playing as their grandkids now, and
Oh, that's
their,
tight.
and the sons that they were looking for in the, well, I guess spoilers for those who want to watch, but the sons that they were looking for is their kids. But yeah, it's great right now. It's kind of
we should do some generational shit like that.
yeah, the full podcast point 2. Nah, but
The fools
definitely
venture off. Ooh. That'll be a
Fools and
D&D
Dragons?
Fools and Dragons.
one. Oh.
I don't know.
Fools and
I'm
Dungeons?
definitely done with like I
Fools
don't
and Dungeons.
I don't think
Yeah,
I'm
Fools and
down
Dungeons.
for I don't think I'm down for like a D&D like name thing, because if you look on Spotify, they're riddled with it, literally riddled, because there's like one called like Riddle Dungeons or some
Riddle
shit.
me this.
Yeah, and it's like I'm telling you, like it's filled with the D&D like puns. But Dungeons and Daddies
Fools
really
and
cool.
Dices.
The fools venture off. That's cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. I've been making some logos.
Yeah, they look sick.
I have one posted, right? Like not posted, but it's our Instagram profile pic right now. But I kind of want to change it because it just looks low res. I thought it wouldn't look low res because it's gonna be a smaller picture, but it does. So yeah, I'm hoping Angel will kick it up a little bit. Big bet. I also have some other ones right here. Let me just turn on the light real quick. So these,
This is the hardest one.
yeah. So basically, I want to do like a 3D model of a lava lamp, and I have the F and P just kind of go up and down.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Like basically the F is gonna go up to the top and the P is gonna go to the bottom, and then they're gonna recycle.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I like that.
So that's really cool. I was trying to work on like the geometry of it. Like how can F and P go together? Like they're already similar, you know, but like how can they go together? This one looks a lot like Star Trek.
You can have
I
a
tried to do like a moon and a sun, it didn't work out. And then this one's like a really geometrical, like it goes and then it goes underneath
Oh yeah.
instead of like going over it. Yeah, I mean instead of just like being plain.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a bunch of F and P's for the audio podcast.
It reminds me of this one reminds me of the Pyramid of Light from Yu-Gi-Oh, the first movie. This one reminds me of a swastika.
Yeah. That was a problem I was running into.
Oh, that's a problem.
It's cool. We can't get in trouble for saying swastika because we're not white.
I think we can't say that in Germany or something though. So sorry
Yeah.
for all our German listeners.
Which Call of Duty we can't play over there?
Wolfenstein?
I'm pretty sure like all the World War II ones.
Yeah.
Let me see here because I'm pretty sure I wrote something for us to talk about. Boop, boop.
Nice song.
Thank you. The PSP. Oh man, dude. These are like a week old now, or like 2 weeks old. I mean, since we haven't recorded in such a long time. We have the PS Vita is 10 years old now.
Oh.
And it's pretty remarkable because, we're PSP people. When PS Vita came out, like
No one got that shit. I don't think.
I only know one person that got it. Remember
That
Alex?
shit fell off. So, which Alex?
Quadra.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he did have it, yeah.
Yeah, so he had it, and I remember I remember I played it.
They
in-
actually put a 4 on that one, I think.
Yeah.
No, you could basically play any of your PS3 games on it or some shit. Like it had like a
Yeah.
cross thing where it's like the PS3 was on, you could just like stream it to your PS Vita, which is a cool like idea. But it's like, why not have it on? You know, like let me just
Yeah.
fucking play my games afar. You know, I'll pay a little bit extra to buy two versions. You know, it's kind of like how the PS5 is right now. If you buy like a PS5 or a PS4 game that's also on PS5, there's like an option to buy both.
Oh, okay.
But like at a cheaper price. So when you do get a PS5, you just go like, oh, I already have games.
That was sick.
The PS Vita has these things called I think it's called like Vita Island or some shit. And it basically like all these people are like on the Vita Island,
Animal
and like
Crossing?
they like, yeah, kind of like stuck on an island and made to like always do child labor or whatever.
You see any
Nah.
connections? See what I'm saying?
No, that was episode
36 maybe.
of the Fools podcast. If you guys will catch that reference, but so fucking the PS Vita. It was a video I saw. I think it was on GameSpot or some shit. But the guy was like, I never like played the Vita, blah blah. So I asked my friend if I could borrow his, and I was just wanting a taste of what this island was all about. So he started playing the games. He was like, whatever about it. All these games are like trying to use its features, like its back. It has like a touchscreen on the back of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like just a bunch of different shit. And he was just kind of like, it's whatever.
Yeah, it's like.
But then he started playing like Persona and like just good games on it. He's like, this is really cool. Like I could play this. I could walk around with it. Like
Yeah, because it's
fucking-
handheld.
It's
like-
handheld.
Yeah, handhelds are fucking dope.
Hell
So-
yeah. You
so-
can say that again.
Handhelds are fucking dope.
Thank you.
So I did like, it's not even digging really. It was just kind of like moving some sand to the side to like see like if they were even planning on doing a new PSP. And PlayStation's like wants to get into doing like AAA mobile games.
What do you mean?
So
Oh,
mobile games,
yeah.
yeah,
Mobile.
So, mobile.
Mobile
So-
Suit Gundams.
Wouldn't it just make sense to make like a new phone PSP?
Yeah.
Hey, yo. That
Like a
sounds cool.
PSP phone, like a gaming phone, like
gaming
literally,
phone.
like a
Yeah,
literal
actually,
gaming
yeah,
PSP
that
phone.
would be dope actually.
That'd be
Like,
hard,
Yeah,
dog.
and then I was also thinking like it has cameras and shit in it, and people fucking game and they want to stream. They could fucking
Oh.
have a Twitch connectivity thing or YouTube, whatever, and they could stream and play the game, and they're just like right there.
That sounds awesome.
Have a little Discord thing that they could switch to because it's a phone. You could just switch over,
Yeah.
switch back. It's just, I don't know. I feel like that's a great idea. I
Yeah.
feel like Sony should definitely jump on it since this is where they want to head anyway.
Especially with like
They make phones like.
yeah, and then Android technology, they're basically a fucking computer anyway. Like
I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean,
Yeah.
PSP was basically a phone already.
yeah,
People already modded it to be a phone.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, people literally modded it so you could be able to text and call. I saw my brother fucking like on a phone call on the PSP, and that shit was fucking insane.
It's mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling. Yeah, way back then. Yeah.
Man, Summoners on the PSP phone.
That's what I'm
Let's
saying,
go.
dog.
The
Yeah,
PS
because you could also since it's a phone, you get the
Yeah.
apps, and you can get real games.
Yeah. PSPP.
That's just amazing. dude.
PSPP.
I mean, PlayStation Portable. Oh no, PlayStation Portable phone.
Yes.
Oh, I get you.
PSPP.
Well, wouldn't it be like PSMP, mobile phone?
No, portable. Oh yeah, cause
PlayStation
PlayStation
mobile
mobile phone. Yeah, PSMP. That sounds cool. It sounds like a Power Ranger season.
Yeah, PSMP.
Hey, what's your favorite season of
Sounds
Power
like an
Rangers?
institution.
PSMP.
Okay.
Oh, you motherfucker.
The PlayStation Morphin Ring.
Morphin
Uh,
Power Rangers.
Morphin Power.
MPPR. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
That sounds like a radio station.
Oh,
Now.
MMPR, yeah.
Yeah, that's like AM.
What is your favorite Power Rangers season?
I would say Mighty Morphin, but like the story's not exactly there.
It's not really there.
it's
There's times where it is there, and then for the most part, it's just a bunch of filler.
the only time they really had story was with fucking Jason, you know.
Yeah.
And other than that,
I mean, Tommy?
Tommy, yeah.
Yeah. His
Well, I
episodes.
mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Jason's the Red Ranger.
Yeah.
What about you, Angel?
You know what I mean.
Mine's a tie between Lightspeed Rescue
And Time Force.
No, and Space. Oh, Time Force is third.
What about SPD? I thought you liked SPD a lot too.
SPD is cool, but it's not as dope as to me as
One of
as,
those
like,
has a
Lightspeed
Teenage
Rescue.
Mutant Ninja Turtles on it. Which one was that?
Oh, it's in space.
In space, right?
that's
The space one. Yeah. I don't know. I think one of the newer ones, the Beast Morphers.
That one's really good.
I think I like that one the most because I guess
that's
get the
awesome.
most stories in it.
Yeah, it's really good. My favorite is Mystic Force.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
I hit my head.
That one had like really fucking good
Or
story.
Yeah.
actually, another
Dude,
one
the
of mine
Boxer
is
Rangers
the
is
Dino
sick,
Force,
right?
The Dino Force was Tommy gets stuck as a White Ranger.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit's funny too.
When he's
Every
in the
time
forest?
every time they bring
Yeah.
back like an older ranger.
All the spells in Mystic Force were cool, but the one that I didn't like was the one that turned him buff.
didn't
That
see
shit was
that
just retarded. It was just stupid.
Juice.
The new Pokemon came out. Have you guys seen them?
Arceus?
No, they're making a new
Violet?
Yeah, Violet and
Scarlet?
Scarlet. Yeah.
It sounds cool.
Have
but
you
are
guys
they,
seen the
like,
Pokemon?
first?
They have the starter Pokemon out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah.
I don't think I have. Refresh my memory.
I saw
I
this
shall
meme.
refresh your memory.
I saw this meme that said, "Who's the guy slapping cheese slabs of cheese on Pokemon and calling it a day?" Because the fire starter from the previous generation was a bunny with a cheese, like a yellow square on his nose, and now this one has it on his tummy.
Oh, I get you. Okay, here are your
Fucking
starters.
slapping craft singles
So
everywhere.
in the beginning, I was
just
like
say-
super into the fucking cat.
They look like Neopets, all three of them, except this one. This one looks like
All
a
my
Pokemon.
Neopets died.
Hey,
I couldn't
deadass
make a
though,
new
I feel like
account.
Neopets need to fucking step up their game and bring their shit back into like
A mobile game?
an app. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that I digress. We got, I don't even remember their fucking names. This one has their names on it. Okay, Quaxley has been really growing on me.
He's the best.
He,
IQ.
yeah,
Close to look?
Hikey.
He also
Okay.
kind
Oh,
of
sorry.
he also just looks like
Yeah. So they also have like Sprigato, which is cat in Spanish.
Oh, yeah, Quaxley's
because the
fucking
place is
gangster.
the place is more Spain, I think.
Oh,
I think
cool.
it said like it's in the Spain region.
His evolved form better have a peg leg or like.
Yeah, well,
something.
I was thinking like I didn't see it, but people were like saying that he looked like the hat kind of looks like a sailor thing or whatever. I was thinking more like he was like the panda. What was the panda's name? The one that looks like the delinquent kids from Japan.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They basically there's like a panda in Pokemon who like looks like Jotaro.
What the hell? Oh, Pachan.
Pachan, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's his name.
Yeah, and then he grows up and he becomes like
the
something
big ass
else.
dude.
Yeah.
He's pissed. Yeah, that Pokemon's awesome.
I was getting that vibes from this
Let me see Quaxley one more time.
Quaxley because I thought the hat was more of a pompadour hat, you know?
I don't see it. He looks more like either a little pirate guy or
He
a
looks like a little
fucking
captain.
yeah, a little captain
Because
or
this is the way his little flipper is out, you know, like just the
or
way
a
he's standing.
postman.
I
Postman.
get you.
You
And
remember,
then
remember that game from what was that? Atari?
Fue Coco. He's been growing on me too because I could finally see like
I like his hair.
where his evolution is gonna go. Like there's definitely like it looks like there's gonna be a skull involved, you know.
He looks like a Mario bad guy.
He looks like a fucking chili pepper. Dude.
He does look like a Mario bad guy, or
Right?
like a Kirby Mario bad guy mixed with a Kirby bad guy.
Yeah, I can see myself stomping on him.
Yeah, I can see my. Oh, never mind.
Nah, I can't see that. I can see the dry bones and
Yeah.
is a little bit of like a Bowser Jr. in there.
Yeah. Or those
Yeah.
little fucking things from Kirby.
It's lucky.
But also those. Okay, there's another one too though. Oh no, maybe it is Kirby. Yeah.
And we got Sprigatito. Oh, never mind, Sprigatito. I feel like Sprigato would have been way
Asparagus?
better. But I kind of feel like
Is it
it's
cabbage
gonna be
bowl?
a psychic grass,
That'd be
just
sick.
because the eyes. The eyes are like pinkish, you know.
Here's my thing
Yeah, they're all
about.
white and shit, huh?
I feel like it's gonna be psychic grass. But everyone like, this was the first one I was like, yeah, I'm gonna choose that one.
Mm-hmm.
But he does look plain. I keep hearing people say he's plain, and I'm like, I look at him, I'm like, I guess you're actually right. Like,
Here's-
it's
here's
just
He
a cat.
just looks like another puppy cat character, you know?
It's a fucking cat. you
Here's
know?
Oh, yeah,
here's
like
the thing
another
about
cat
Pokemon
character.
fans. I love firefighting. I love fighting type Pokemon, right? So I don't mind that there's a lot of firefighting type Pokemon.
Yeah, but where's the
For
water
starters?
fighting? Where's the grass fighting?
Right?
you know?
But check this out. For some reason, every fucking Pokemon fan wants their Pokemon to stay on all fours, quadrupeds, right? But I like the bipedal Pokemon, you know? So it's like, it's crazy. So like,
You can't take away my Torterra, dog. Also, fucking not Cyndaquil, his Typhlosion. He's both. He's bipedal because he can stand up and do his fist thing, but he always like goes on fours, you know.
interesting.
So that's what I like about them.
Yeah, apparently, I didn't even know this, but like, every water starter except for the Generation 5 one is bipedal, or however you want to say it.
I think it's bipedal.
Yeah, bipedal.
Like, all my
Oh,
motherfuckers
and Generation
floating.
7 too, or 6, the Hawaiian one.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh, yeah,
they just
7.
float. What are they called?
Huh?
The ones that just float.
Floaters.
Mhm.
Levitators?
Levitate, yeah.
So what about love for them? You know, my Ghastlies, my
Yeah, do we have any floating starters? We have Sir Viper, but he still has arms. And he just kind of goes around.
It's a viper? That's a snake.
Yeah, he is.
No, that's not. Oh, shit, not
Superior.
him. Superior, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
Which
floats.
is funny because I chose him. I don't think we have any floating or levitating starters.
No love.
Well, there's the bird.
The bird?
That's
Decidueye.
flying.
Oh, the Decidueye.
Oh, I mean, I guess
I
because
guess. Weird.
You know,
Alright.
okay, so you know how like in
that's
Po-
the same function, I guess.
You know, it's crazy though. How long has it been since Greninja? Because he's literally like number one Pokemon right now, no?
yeah, he is.
So fucking
At least I think he is.
every single fucking like starter that they keep coming out with, like people keep saying like, oh, I don't like him. So it's like, what about like having your next fucking Greninja? Like, how do you guys?
You
How do you top
You
it?
have to put good design into it. So far, my favorite starter from the past couple decade, I guess, would be Incineroar. Like he totally appeals to me. He's fire dark, but he looks like a firefighting, and he's wrestling based.
What's
He's
that?
literally called the heal Pokemon.
What was
so-
that one? Empoleon? What was it?
Empoleon.
That's from Generation 4.
Yeah, that's Generation 4.
He looks tight as fuck. Yeah.
that was
cool.
one-
Gen
that
4
was
starters
I
are
like
amazing.
Torterra, dog.
Yeah, Torterra is cool too.
cool.
He's like Venusaur but cooler.
Yeah, smaller though, but cooler.
Commander.
No, I think he's cooler. Deadass.
But my favorite starter / favorite Pokemon of all time is in Infernape. So
That's what's up.
yeah.
And there's a bunch of like people making fun of how they look and stuff.
Yeah.
Because Quaxley does look like he has the same color palette as fucking Donald Duck, you know.
Color Palette.
Color palette.
The one from Ice Age, the fucking Saber-tooth tiger.
Yeah, with weed all around him. Fucking
Diego.
Diego. Yeah.
Look like Diego.
How do you remember that?
Because I used to like Ice Age a lot when I was a kid, the first one.
No,
and
you
also we have a friend named Diego who looks like Diego.
That's
Which
funny.
Diego?
Renzer.
Shout out
He
Renzer.
doesn't look like
Renzaki Inc.
Yeah.
You guys see the new Doctor Strange
Trailer?
trailer?
I don't
I
think
was
so.
going to, but I got high.
But then I got high.
I watched the trailer for the podcast, but then I got high.
Oh man, come on.
Oh, oh.
I chose not to. I saw the other one, and I know like the more that they come out, the more they're gonna like keep
Give
changing
away.
it. and
I
do
wanted to
this
see
and
it
that.
because I do want to see what America Chavez has to bring to the table.
But they might spoil some shit in the trailer.
Yeah, but
That's
she
what
is
I fear.
she
If
is
I-
have
if I
a
was into it.
she has a figure right now, and the toy community is like, oh, here's another peg warmer. But I actually
Oh,
want
I
her
hope
figure.
not.
Yeah, I want her figure. She seems pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Intergalactic fucking travel. And
Hey,
shit,
but
like-
you know that the left is already shit talking her too.
Why?
Apparently, the America Chavez in the books is like more black, I guess, or something like that.
She's
I
darker.
thought
and
she was
And
Chavez.
she's an alien or some shit too.
Wait,
So
the
what's
hell
the
is she a
problem?
Chavez?
I don't know. So
Oh,
that's why
it's-
they're
oh,
already.
it's 'cause it's
Oh no
illegal?
She was supposed to be a darker shade of Mexican. That's what it
Oh,
was.
that's what it is.
Yeah,
But they
So
got a
they're
lighter shade of
shaming.
Mexican?
They're shaming her.
for not being darker shade of Mexican.
So they're
That's
shaming her
fucked.
for not being Mexican enough.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
Oh,
That's fucked up.
So
We
we
that's
talked
racist,
about it on the that is racist.
Yeah.
We talked about it on the previous podcast too. How it's fucked up. Literally last episode.
Yeah,
How it's
yeah.
fucked up. How they treat black people that don't have the darker shade
Yeah.
as
As
Non-black.
black.
As black, yeah.
Because they have like a Mexican side or like a white side.
They
Yeah.
say you ain't real black.
That's what I'm saying. Like this whole race stuff, they forget about mixed childs and
Yeah.
they kill less for all the mixed people.
It's
out there.
because their race is literally just visual.
yeah.
It's not the
Cool.
fucking
But really,
the
they
people who talk shit like that.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but really, you're not even supposed to be focused on like race or color. You're supposed to be focusing on your culture. You know,
Yeah,
like,
it's culture, it's
yeah, your
heritage.
community,
Like me, I don't got
how
no
you-
culture.
yeah,
You don't.
You know?
Because like it's how you brought up. Like that's what you have to like give your kids culture. You know,
Yeah.
like bring up stuff with them, and so like they can bring stuff with their kids later on in life. But that's what it is. It's like people just focus on color and it's what is it like a tunnel vision? It's just tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision.
And that's what they look
Smell-o-vision?
for. Yeah, it's tunnel vision because that's all they look for.
Smell-o-vision.
And so-
Yeah, it's television because it's shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
And anything that you say or do will be in that lens of racism because that's all they're looking for.
Damn. How do we get into that?
Yeah, how
I was
do we
talking
get
about
into
Doctor
that?
Strange.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's
American Chavez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's not
I
Mexican
get
enough.
you.
What's it called?
As they say.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway,
I saw the Batman movie. Did you guys see that?
I
No.
did see it, but I'm gonna finish the Doctor Strange thing.
Okay.
So apparently Bruce Campbell came out like in an interview, and they were like, "Are you in it?" And he's like, "Yeah, I went to go record." And
Bruce
they were,
Campbell,
and then
Bruce
they were like,
Campbell.
and he's like, "But they did like a bunch of reshoots, so we'll see if I'm on the cutting floor or not, cutting room floor or not." I'm pretty sure. He's
What
gonna
about
be in
Patrick
there.
Stewart?
He said there was a bunch of reshoots, so even if we did have an inside person that was like, "Oh, it is Patrick Stewart," blah blah blah, and like he was there and everything, he could have been kicked out.
Uh-huh.
Like they could have just like did that, you know how Marvel is nowadays. These motherfuckers be literally filming shit that's not even
Because Sam
meant for the
Raimi's
movie.
directing this shit, huh?
Yeah, Sam Raimi. Yeah,
Oh shit!
isn't that crazy? He's making these Spider-Man movies around the same time as the X-Men, and now he could bring them both back into his own movie. Oh.
Oh my god!
How
I have
time
to check
works.
this shit out.
But yeah, those are the rumors right now.
Oh my god!
You guys see the Street Fighter 6 reveal?
Yeah,
I
it
see.
was cool.
I seen the little V and the 6 and then I read some shit, but man, I didn't watch it because I don't know why I got high.
It's 5
You got
seconds.
high.
It's literally 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's like 5 seconds. Gallo sent it to us.
I sent it to you
Oh
guys.
yeah,
Yeah.
I seen that.
That's
shit
how
on
I found out.
It was literally I sent it like because they were doing a countdown.
Oh, okay.
They were like doing this whole countdown thing, and everyone was like, "Oh, what's it gonna be for? What's it gonna be for? It has to be this, it has to be that." And then it turned out it was Street Fighter 6. However, it's literally like just a new DLC character that they just released for 5.
Yeah.
And he's just standing in front of Ryu, but he's taking the place of Ken because it shows Ken first standing against Ryu.
Yeah.
And then it
So I heard
switches
Ken's
off
voice.
to him. Yeah, it starts off as Ken. It's Ken's in the shadows, and Ryu's like standing there to fight him. But then when the light hits, it's not Ken. It's the what's his name? Luke.
Yeah, it's like something like that, like Lucas or some shit.
Yeah,
But
And then
man,
it shows
I heard
him.
Ken's voice and I was tripping balls because I was like,
yeah. It's really fast. It's
Yeah.
a real fast trailer.
but Ryu does have a
Ryu's
beard.
a box dog.
Ryu has a beard now and he's wearing sandals.
Damn, he's like, I'm done.
Ryu looks like a fucking Minecraft character, dog.
Oh, how buffy is like.
yeah, he's a
He's
box.
all squared
dog.
out.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
his head too. His head's a square.
Yeah,
Dog.
and then the Luke guy, his veins are all like,
Mhm.
like all popping
Yeah,
out. And
I don't know.
flowing
I don't know
with
what
blood.
engine they're gonna run this on or whatever, but like it looks like they're gonna try and do hyper realistic.
It's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
Can you guys go back to sprites, dog?
I know, man.
But
I
anyway,
want some sprites.
I want some sprites, please.
I want some Capcom sprites, bro.
Oh, good thing they're gonna deliver though, because they also have the retro games collection coming out too, with a bunch of games that haven't been like really released over here, and it was fucking your puzzle fighters in there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, puzzle fighters.
How'd you know I
Both-
play that game?
Because you like talk about it.
I do?
Yeah, because I listen to you.
Dude, I've been saying so much shit, I forget that I tell people stuff.
This whole time.
And I also forget that
Don't forget, like I don't remember what you told me that you were gonna tell me last week either. Not last week, but last time we were talking. And I dropped you off.
motherfucker.
See, I listen. You don't think I'll be listening, but I be listening. Fucking, but no, it's a lot of cool games in there. I don't remember them all off the top of my head. I should have wrote them down like I wrote down the fucking bullet point. But it seems pretty cool. But I immediately had like a bad taste in my mouth. It was Darkstalker stuff too. I had a bad taste in my mouth because I was like, "You guys are doing this again? Like, are you gauging like if you should release these?
They'll never
like
do
like
it.
a new one or whatever."
They'll never make a new
I
one.
made a comment on it, and then all these people
They
like
got taken down?
the most negative fucking people be like, yeah, no shit, they're not gonna fucking blah blah blah. And it's like, oh,
That's mirror now.
all these people.
It's
Yeah,
like-
kind
It's
of.
because they really want
Like, oh,
that.
because of the defeated.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying though. Yeah, that's the defeatist attitude I be talking about. Like they think they already lost.
Like, nah, we ain't buying this shit. We want new shit.
They think they already lost. Like,
They'll change the tune real quick. Watch.
what happened to Sonic?
Oh yeah.
What happened to all this shit that people be like,
Hey,
oh, just
Capcom
change
has
this.
a big
What is this?
community for that
Fucking
shit.
Justice League? Fucking release your Snyder cut. Ha ha ha. It's a meme. Oh, we're gonna do it. Oh, really?
Oh, hell yeah.
Us fans have fucking power? Like,
Oh.
that's just, you could fucking
Like,
do it,
and
man.
like these fans don't act like they ain't on Reddit or Discord or all
That's
this
what I'm
other
saying.
bullshit.
There's so many fucking
Yeah.
fans.
I need
All
to
you
get
gotta
on
do
that
is
shit.
fucking-
For Grand
Reddit?
Summoners. Yeah, for Grand Summoners.
Mm.
What?
Because people play Grand
We need to do a
Summoners
Reddit
online.
page for our
Oh,
first
yeah.
podcast too.
It's pretty cool. They make Discords and shit, and they all play together. I don't play with nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something you should look into because Discord.
Yeah, because I want to do a Discord here too.
Yeah.
Fool's Discord, Reddit. Yeah,
What you want?
the whole 9 yards, you know. But it's just a lot to
Yeah,
to fucking do, you know.
to keep up with this shit.
You gotta keep up with it. I was part of a
Which
Discord server with Renzaki as well.
Yeah.
Diego.
You gotta make sure there's no
Yeah,
big kids in there and shit.
for crypto and shit.
Oh yeah, for the.
But yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
all fell off.
Yeah, all you guys.
Yeah, all of us. But I did see Batman. What'd you think?
I loved it.
You want to do non-spoiler?
I want to do spoilers.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. We're gonna do spoilers. so
Only because like I really want to talk about it, but also I don't think I'll be able to hold back the spoilers. I'm really
Yeah.
bad with those.
me too. Cause I was thinking about it too. Cause I do want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Cause I have gripes with it.
I was trying to talk to my friend about Planet of the Apes, and I was trying not to spoil it for him because he never seen them.
And you're like the apes took over, and he's like, ah.
Yeah, hell yeah. I said something and I was
He's
like,
like,
oh shit.
damn yous all to hell.
It pans out that
Yeah.
he's right in front of us.
I was like trying to dance around things.
We should
And then,
Photoshop ourselves in front of that.
In front of the Statue
Yeah.
of Liberty. What?
Yeah,
All
this
three
is
of
so
us?
funny.
yeah.
Because it's funny. Okay.
Damn you!
I want to do a photo shoot.
No,
real
we should
bad.
do it, and we'll be laughing at him, like point and laugh.
Oh.
At the guy?
Yeah.
His name is like Ford or some shit like that. He has like a car name.
Ford Explorer.
That's his full name.
It's crazy because number 2 has the new main character fight the old main character,
Oh yeah.
but that movie is still trash.
Are we not talking about Batman now?
No, that's
I know.
Planet.
That's Animal Planet,
Apes.
exactly.
Planet of the Animal
Let's
Planet.
go back to Batman.
Let's talk about Batman.
It's
Talk
not
about
Planet of the Apes though.
The Batman.
Batman.
The movie's called The Batman.
New Moon.
Yeah, it is. As I was saying before, Robert Pattinson is a good Batman. He's great. I like him.
He's a good Batman, but he's a terrible Bruce
He's a
Wayne.
pretty bad Bruce Wayne, but just because I was talking to my friend about this at work too.
Glowing the sun?
It's second year Batman, you know, like he's still fucking emo as fuck. He's fucking like just
He's
like
still-
he's not Bruce Wayne basically, you know. He's
I get
Batman. He's like full Batman right now.
Where is he? 19.
So
Oh, how is he?
I don't know. He's probably like 20 something, right?
I thought he was like 27, 24.
I'd say he's still like
No,
20
no.
in the 20s.
Mid 20s.
Yeah, maybe late. But in the movie, probably they made it mid. But anyway, they
You can say that for sure.
the reason people love Christopher Nolan movies and stuff isn't just because it's a gritty Batman or anything. It's also because plays Bruce Wayne. You know, he's a billionaire playboy. He goes out
Philanthropist?
there. No, not the philanthropist part, but
Okay.
he is a philanthropist, but he doesn't talk about it. Anyway.
It's just known.
Yeah. You know that scene where he goes to the fucking to the restaurant and he's with Rachel and Two-Face and they're like
Rachel! No, Rachel!
and he's like, oh, let's get a table together, like let's push the tables together. He's like, oh, I don't know if they'll let us do that here. He's like, oh, they should. I own this place.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he does like, you know, he's a fucking rich man. You get
Yeah.
that vibe. In this movie, Robert Pattinson, like, he doesn't really talk to people. People know who he is, obviously.
Yeah.
They're like, that's
But
fucking
he's just
Bruce
like-
Wayne.
He's
But like,
that guy.
but since he's so emo and people like,
He's so
they-
mysterious.
yeah, exactly. That's how they talk that talk about him too. Like, oh, that's Bruce Wayne, blah blah. You know,
Never talks.
and they're like, man, like
Why is he so pale?
his body figure kind of looks like the Batman. Nah,
He looks nothing like Batman
nah.
when he's Bruce Wayne, which is cool, you know? Because then you can't tell that.
Yeah, it's really
You
cool.
wouldn't think that this fucking frail little emo guy is Batman at night.
Mm.
Because you
Oh,
look at
right.
him, you're like, what the hell?
It is-
Even- especially when he's wearing his raggedy shirt.
Yeah.
He looks so scrawny. He's just like,
But yeah, it's really cool how they started the movie off through the eyes of the killer,
Oh shit.
and then later on, I guess we're just starting with the spoilers now, yeah.
Oh, let's get into the nitty.
Or do you want to just give your review, or not, or like
It's
a
Big
spoiler,
Bastard.
non-spoiler, and then spoiler?
spoiler the whole way. Because
Yeah.
Whole way?
I'm just going to shoot this. I'm just going to shoot
Ah,
this
shoot
shit.
If you can talk
Yeah.
about the movie, just spoil. Come on.
Okay, here we go.
Because look, I
Say
went
with
into
your
this.
chest.
I went into
Come
this
on,
movie.
Spit it out. No kidding.
I went into this movie. Hey, a little respect here, yeah. A little
Hey, I'm
respect.
talking here.
Hey, I'm talking here, yeah.
Hey, can I talk?
Your boy
Hey,
Steve
can I talk?
Austin's not even here.
Hey, man, can I talk?
What?
Go ahead.
It's so
What?
funny because I was still trying to get to the point from the eyes to the killer thing, and you're like, "Hey, stop cutting me off." All I was gonna say about it was like, it's through the eyes of the killer, and the killer is motivated by the acts of Batman. So you can see the parallels between him and the Batman, and that's kind of like what the whole movie is. And it's also like this detective noir. So
Ooh, I
um,
noir stuff.
it is cool, but growing up in the age that we grew up, you constantly were getting the parodies of detective noir stuff, fucking Codename Kids Next Door, like countless cartoons and stuff. They all did like the whole. She walked in.
Oh, yeah.
I could smell her perfume, blah blah, like this and that, and like
smelled
him,
her
like
dirty
him in the
ass
office
a
with the
mile away.
shades and the lights like peeking
Yeah.
through. Like we've grown up with that, so with going through this movie, a lot of things were kind of on the
Similar?
urge of comedic.
Yeah,
to
I
me.
get
You
you.
think so?
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
I get you. It's kind of because it's replayed so many times. It's like
Yeah,
it's kind
It's
of
been
Yeah.
troped so
yeah,
much.
Yeah, the
it's,
tropes,
It's,
yeah.
it's been cliched.
and like so and there's a lot of things that were filmed and like shown to me that I literally couldn't help but laugh or make a joke. Like,
That's interesting. I didn't have that.
but I'll go through the scenes with you, if you want to like start from the beginning to end, or if you want to just go tell your piece right now.
I want to go like from what I can remember in chronological order.
Okay.
So, I went into this movie with like low expectations, you know?
I went high because all I heard was good shit.
Yeah, I heard good shit, and I wasn't even gonna watch this movie, dude. But then I kept hearing good things about it, and I was like, maybe I'll watch it. And then I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm watching it. And then, yeah, dude, I was blown away. It was amazing. Like, yeah, that first scene, I was thinking, is like, is that Thomas Wayne? But it's not. It's just another dude running for mayor, or he's already the mayor, but he's running again. And then that one guy kills him, and he's
Yeah.
like,
that I laughed,
I didn't laugh.
but not like out loud in the theater, but like it was supposed to be a jump scare, you know. But the
Uh-huh.
only reason I did like the jump scare like reflex
Uh-huh.
was because I was like the whole like
Because he's shrieking.
yeah, I like that whole meme with the girl with her hand up going like, huh?
Oh,
Yeah, so I literally just did that. I was like, what the? Like, you had, like, the element of surprise, and you're... Come on, Paul Dano.
he does like a crazy moan.
Yeah, he does, like, a fucking
A screech.
Tuscan Raider screech.
Yeah, he does. It didn't bother me. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, it's...
my thing before I watched this movie was that people were saying, oh, this Riddler's going to be based off of the Zodiac Killer. And I was like, if
Yeah,
you're going to
you're
make... Yeah, I was like, if you're going to make the Zodiac Killer, don't sacrifice an established cool villain like Riddler for your fucking...
For your fantasy.
For your pseudo Zodiac Killer. Just put Zodiac Killer in there, you know?
No, I didn't mind it.
But... Well, it's because I didn't mind it because he ended up not being the Zodiac Killer. He ended up being the Riddler.
The
Yeah.
Jack the
But
Ripper?
but at this point, this is before...
You know who could have been the Zodiac Killer exactly?
Who?
Calendar Man.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like, so because I still was thinking, like, oh, this is gonna be the Zodiac Killer, right?
Well, like, his riddles were Zodiac-esque.
a little bit.
But, I mean, that's how Riddler's the shit is anyway.
Yeah.
So,
What is like fucking keys and shit.
yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. I heard someone said, like, Jim Gordon in this movie is pretty cool. I had no problems with him. He was a good Jim Gordon, but this one guy said, "Oh, this is my favorite on-screen Jim Gordon." I was like, "What the fuck? How?"
Okay, so for the Jim Gordon shit, I saw. Let me check if it is the same actor.
Uh-huh.
But before I saw this movie, I saw the French Dispatch,
Uh-huh.
the new Wes Anderson movie. Amazing movie.
Yeah.
So basically, it's just about like fucking like for a quick synopsis, there's like this newspaper thing in France, called The Fresh Dispatch, and it basically chronicles like each story like into live action, and it's astonishing. Like it's amazing. It really is. I wanted to talk about that a lot, but I didn't see the movie like full way through. I like saw like a little of the beginning.
Where'd you watch it on?
Tubi?
It was on
Not to be.
HBO Max.
Oh.
Tubi's kind of cool sometimes because they be having movies on there that I want to watch, and they don't have them anywhere else.
On the Tubi or
Yeah.
not to be?
Not to be.
And I don't mind the ads too much because I just be smoking.
Huh?
And then on the ads, it just be rolling up and shit.
Is it Jeffrey Wright? Is that him?
Might be right.
Yep. So, in The Fresh Dispatch, he plays like this like reporter guy who works like on food. So it's really like, if you know Wes Anderson movies, you know how it is. It's kind of like whimsical. It's also comedic, but with the undertones of like this is some serious shit to be comedic about. You know, like this is some dark stuff, but they throw a comedy in there to help you
Digest
it. Yeah. So, seeing like some scenes. Like, it just made it easier for me to make it into comedy as well.
Because of that actor?
Because of the actor for Jim Gordon. Which isn't a bad Jim Gordon, but these scenes are, to me, are very long. Very drawn out.
They are very long, but I didn't mind. It was crazy. I think it's because another movie it reminded me of a lot was Taxi, or Taxi Driver.
And you've seen it recently, right?
No, I saw that movie like 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh,
Queen
okay.
Latifah?
But I don't mind movies. And Jimmy Fallon? Nah, the one with Robert De Niro.
No, Queen Latifah and Robert De Niro. She plays the underage prostitute.
She plays the mammoth?
I say
She doesn't know she's a mammoth.
it's like I want to see how Angel sees movies. It's like 5 movies in one. He's like, I can't follow this plot at all.
Oh, that's all that new Nicolas Cage movie. Have you seen the trailer? I want to see it too.
I want to see it so
The girl's
bad.
like, she's like, you never seen I don't even know. She's like, you never seen The Croods? He's like, no, I'm 41 years old. I've seen Face Off and Con Air.
Fuck yeah.
Damn, we're
we
so
can
off
talk-
topic.
yeah, we're
Yeah,
so off topic. We're like 5 topics away from the Batman.
Yeah, so like this Jim Gordon man, like he was cool, like, cause to me Jim Gordon's like iconic, right, with his mustache and his fucking orange hair and whatever's, or white hair. But like I was like, this guy, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to believe this is Jim Gordon, but
To be honest,
he was great.
I don't really care how Jim Gordon looks.
Okay, here's the thing, like Jim Gordon's like Jim Gordon, right?
Yeah, like if he has the glasses and the mustache, that's all you need, right?
Yeah, because his
As long as it's thick enough.
He just needs that.
his character's not too deep, right? He's just like the commissioner, right?
Yeah, he's just commissioner.
So
It's not that deep, bro.
it's not that deep, so I feel like you have to focus on the appearance.
Yeah.
That's what makes that character that character.
You have the overalls and the white t-shirt.
Yeah.
Type shit.
But no, it was fine. But as far as like on-screen favorite of all time, nah, Gary Oldman, bro. Gary Oldman was perfect.
Christopher Nolan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but on him right now, Jim Gordon, played by Jeffrey Wright, there's this scene where he's talking to the Batman. It's after he's knocked unconscious and he wakes up in the prisoner place, and they're having that one-on-one.
Yeah.
This is like a good like 3 minutes, right, of them talking. It felt like a long time to me, but they're swaying their head, like Jeffrey Wright's doing this legitimately every sentence that he
I
says.
didn't even notice that.
You really?
No.
I fixated on it because
I know he was close and he was like, look,
because they're whispering to each other basically,
when these people, when I give the signal,
like punch
you're
me
gonna
in the
punch
face.
me in the face.
Exactly. Yeah, but he does it like this. Yeah. So when I give the signal, punch me in the face. like, and I'm like, is he gonna fucking kiss him, or I'm a snake? Nah, I felt some sexual fucking tension going on.
Dude, the riddles were
When I give
tight.
the signal, fucking kiss me.
Yeah, fucking kiss
On the
me,
lips.
dogs. People hate public displays of affection, so they'll look away, and it's your chance to run.
The Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
The Winter Soldier. Think I would have kept America reference? I love that. What's it called? Yeah, it was pretty funny, man. I like how both him and Jim Gordon and Batman didn't know fucking Spanish, so Penguin
Bro,
makes fun of him.
that's a great me and Wendy had it because we saw it together. Me and her were like, this Batman like was kind of bad the whole time. Like he didn't do his job at all.
He's pretty good.
What did he do correctly?
Batman
Yeah.
beat people up.
He beat the wrong people up. He beat a penguin, and Penguin didn't even do anything.
Penguin's dirty.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, like, after he beats him up, he's like, well, I'm pretty sure he did something. And then he walks away. Like,
That is true, yeah.
and, like,
I'm just a nightclub owner.
yeah. He's like, really? You guys did all this shit? You basically blew up the whole freeway? Or made me blow up the whole freeway? Because you were wrong?
Yeah, those truck drivers died.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Those truck drivers died. That's all I could think about.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
And like, for a cool scene of him walking through fire.
That shit was cool, yeah.
It was really cool.
Dude,
The music?
His Batmobile.
I like
His
the
Batmobile's like
Batmobile's
it's like a Mustang or like a muscle car.
Let's step back like
Family.
five fucking feet. So when he starts the Batmobile,
Family.
didn't you expect him to try to run them over or something, or like at least like accelerate? Because this was like a good 2 minutes of him starting the car.
I don't know.
So basically, how the scene starts is he gets shot. He's down. You don't see Batman for like the rest of the scene until like it's like one of those like all hope is gone type things with the other characters on the hero side, and all the gangsters are like gating in.
Yeah, they're all
And
jumping
then
and shit.
all you hear is a fucking like a fucking strong engine. And then you look to the side and you see the fucking Batmobile, and you're like, "Holy shit!" And like, what's he gonna do? What's he like? Is he gonna shoot missiles? Is he gonna what the fuck is gonna happen? Is he gonna like go like an insane speed toward them and have them all kind of like dodge out the way, like kind of thing? Because you also don't know if he's off the floor, because you haven't seen him this whole time. So I thought like,
you know, Batman does.
yeah, he has remote control
Yeah.
car. So in my head, I'm like, is he like calling it to him to like pick him up or something?
He's like,
But-
caca.
But no. So fucking basically, at the end of this whole like dubstep ass build up of like up, and like here's the drop. He just kind of like moves like an inch to kind of say like, hey, come on, it's the part of the scene where we gotta start driving. And then Penguin's like, oh, and he like runs over to the car and he starts driving.
Yeah, he does.
And
yeah.
it's kind of like, I don't know, it stopped the scene, you know?
Yeah, I get
Like
you.
it's very,
I feel it. Yeah, because I was like, how did
Stop the momentum.
yeah, the momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
one moment
That's the
Penguin's
thing in
over.
film. Yeah,
Penguin's
it's
like right here
momentum,
trying to
always
kill.
momentum.
Penguin's trying to kill this chick, Catwoman, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden he's like, "I'm in this car now.
Yeah,
Chase me."
he runs into the car and he drives away. Like,
Yeah.
and then the other guy's like, "Hey, wait for me." It's like,
You know, what is speed running, you do strafe so you don't kill momentum.
Strafe?
Strafe.
Strafe?
Yeah. You keep to the right. You keep to the right.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Yeah, you keep to the right, and so you keep moving because the second you move your analog stick, you have to you start at 0 momentum and you have to go back up to 100% because it climbs up by percentages. So that's kind of what it is like in writing and film. It's like the momentum goes up with percentages, and if you're at 50%, you kill that momentum, you back at 0, and you have to
ramp it up again.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
So
Well,
basically,
that high speed chase was definitely ramped up,
and then got killed and then went wrapped up again.
especially since like every scene is either dusk or nighttime and raining.
You expect a low momentum in this Batman movie. The only momentum really building is like the puzzles. So, but when you get to these action scenes like that one, you kind of want it to keep going, you know, and you don't want it to stop like it did right there. Just like how this ad stopped this podcast.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
All right, let's ramp it back up. We have to start at 0. you
Yeah,
know.
my bad, guys.
We gotta ramp it back up.
This fucking reviewer guy, I didn't watch his review, but I watched like a overview of it because he got in trouble because he said that all the black people in this movie are just like perfectly good.
Yeah.
Which is something I did notice as I was watching it because
I didn't until I heard it.
yeah.
I heard a lot of people talking about like, man, they made a bunch of people black in this movie.
Well, okay, no, I didn't notice that all of them were good. What I noticed was Catwoman was like the only
Oh, you
evil
mean the
thing.
alignment? Yeah.
The only evil thing she did was wanting to kill people. Other than that, like if she was stealing something, it was because it either belonged to her quotations, or it was like her friend's passport or something. She was
Yeah.
never cat burgling
Like
any
diamonds
like
or
diamonds or
jewels.
anything, right? And I thought that was weird. I thought that was odd. You know, I was like, what
Yeah.
the hell?
Yeah, this Catwoman never did like the whole Halle Berry like I'm gonna steal fucking diamonds because I like diamonds.
Yeah, and because I watched an episode of Batman animated series. I watched 2 episodes. The first 2 episodes were of the whole series is Catwoman episodes, and she's stealing shit. But she's cool with Batman. Like Batman, her and Batman are hitting it off. But every time they're like done doing a mission together or some shit by whatever means,
She got sticky fingers.
he's always like, "I'm all right. I'm taking you in."
Mhm.
He's always like that. He's always doing
Yeah.
that. So he knows she's a bad guy. But this Catwoman and this Batman's like, "Yeah, help me out.
I'm so fucking horny right
Yeah, I'm
now.
so horny."
Hey, can I donate to you?
Rightfully so, because you know this Catwoman's hot.
Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah.
She really pulls off the bangs well.
Yeah,
She has the choppy bangs.
I don't mind them teaming up either.
Nice.
Like that's what they do. I like when she goes into the club
Mhm.
and she fucking like is looking for information. That's a great ass scene,
oh,
right?
that's a cool scene, yeah.
The Penguin was cool too because Penguin like it is
Yeah.
Colin Farrell, but he's a great actor and like he did
It's a good actor.
he did it well. So then
Was
this
he
whole
raised by penguins though.
no
Damn. Does he have the penguin hands?
Yeah.
no
He
he just has a fucked up nose. Nah,
Damn.
he doesn't even have an umbrella.
Damn.
But check this out.
What is it supposed to do? Hypnotize me? No, it's supposed to give you a headache.
Check this out. I like Batman Begins a lot, right?
Yeah.
And there's a mobster in
Man,
that.
dude, I need a Batman. Oh no, never mind. I don't know why I thought Batman Beyond. Sorry.
I like Batman Beyond.
There's a
That-
mobster in the
oh,
Batman
okay.
Begins movie named Falcone, right?
Mm.
And there's this great scene
It's
where
Falcone.
it's Falcone. They changed it for this movie.
They changed it for Begins.
No,
for this
yeah,
movie?
for the Batman.
Okay. Wait, no, the Batman is Falcone too.
It's Falcone, but in Batman Begins, it's Falcone.
Oh.
They changed it for the sake of a riddle.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And it's so, but in the
So it was Falcone.
It was Falcone.
in Gotham too.
yeah, but they just changed it because it fit the riddle more,
See, I told you, man.
right?
Yeah.
So this Falcone guy in Batman Begins is awesome, right? Like Bruce Wayne, before he's even thinking about being Batman, goes to him to try and like do something, right?
yeah.
But Falcone
Stop being a crying guy.
yeah, and Falcone puts him in his place, bro. Like it's crazy. So because of that scene and because of that movie, like I think that character's amazing, right? So I'm all like thinking like,
He's
where's
just OG crime boss.
yeah, OG crime boss. And I'm like thinking this movie has to have a good crime boss like that. And it's like this one guy named Magaloni or whatever his name was.
Yeah, from fucking
Magone?
Meet the Zohan and shit.
Yeah. No. There was another.
Magnolia.
Yes, but no. So like, I forget the other. Because in this movie, there's a crime boss that's already been caught, and that's why like the cops are like, oh, we took him down already.
Yeah, it starts with an M.
It starts with an M and it ends with a knee. Something
Yeah.
is that the Falcone?
Marconi.
Marconi.
Yeah, Marconi.
I was like, oh, so instead of Falcone, it's Marconi now. Okay, whatever. But I didn't know about the riddle yet though. So then, when Catwoman runs into this guy, and Batman's like, you know him? What's your relationship with him? And she's like, I don't have a relationship with
Yeah.
him,
But
right?
just one time.
It turns out they busted a Spider-Man Homecoming, and that's their dad. He's
you know what? I originally I hated it. That whole like, Dad, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That didn't happen in the comics. It happened in the comics.
It did?
It did.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
Fake fan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't read these.
I don't read these comics.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't read these nuts. Got him.
Got him.
DC nuts. Yeah, it's crazy, but I definitely didn't see it coming, and I was like, wow, that's a lot like Homecoming, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh yeah.
But it's cool. Yeah. And but yeah, this Falcone was amazing, played by John Turturro, who's I knew
I
him
like him too. Very charming, and like he
Yeah.
fucking two-faced about it.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. Cause like, first of all, he's in Transformers, and he's fucking hilarious
Which
in
one?
Transformers. All of them, I
Which
think.
one is he?
He's the government dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's also in the Zohan movie.
You know,
He's
Mr.
a
Zohan.
bad guy in the Zohan, and then he's also in the Big Lebowski. I
Oh,
love
that dude?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
bowling guy.
He's like, I'm the fucking Jesus, man. Hey, when we bowling and you pull your piece out like that on the lane, I take it from you, stick it up your ass, and pull the trigger till it goes click. Jesus, yeah, exactly. Don't fuck with that Jesus, man.
He says it?
Yeah, he says
it
it.
goes on too, because that's in the beginning of ACXDC song.
Oh yeah.
It goes, I fuck you ass Tuesday. I fuck
Oh,
you
yeah.
ass Wednesday too.
He's like, that's in the beginning. He's like,
Yeah.
hey, he's like, what's this Jewish Shomer Shabbat shit, huh? What is this? He's like, I was gonna kick your ass Sunday night, hey, but now I have to kick your ass Monday night. I'm gonna have to kick your ass Tuesday night too. Shit, something like that, dude. It's funny. But yeah, he was a great fucking mob boss, man. He was like a more serious, more charming, more deadly Adam Sandler from Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the casting in this movie. There
Yeah.
wasn't a time where I felt like the actors were bad, except Paul Dano as Riddler at like some points, because I'm like, I don't know, I just he just like does these weird like smiles at times and like things, and he's like I can't even like
The Riddler.
talk about like how it is like on the podcast, like
'Cause you
it's
have
really
to
hard
see
to
it.
describe. But yeah,
He
everything,
definitely looked like a creeper.
yeah, he did everything, like a lot of things awkward, and that's probably the part where the Zodiac killer that people are saying is
Which is
it's like
fine.
it's literally only the look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Other than that,
The thing I like though is that Batman or Bruce Wayne, right?
Mhm.
He goes to Falcone, right? And he tells him he wants to know about his dad. So Falcone smiles and he's like, "I knew you would come to me
Yeah.
to talk about this, right?" So he tells him how like he paints the story in a light where like he's not the bad guy,
yeah,
and his dad's the bad guy.
Yep.
And Bruce Wayne believes him, and why wouldn't you?
no, he doesn't really paint it. He paints it like as if they were both the bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy. And then so Bruce Wayne just dips out because that could have just ended with Bruce Wayne like.
I was laughing at this too because
I didn't laugh.
No, because it goes along with the whole like Batman. You're supposed to be like the greatest detective, you know. Like even in the beginning
okay.
of your whole thing, you're supposed to be like the greatest detective, and you literally listen to a mob gossip. Was like, yep, that's all right.
That's true, yeah.
You know,
But like I don't know. I guess just like the facts are there, so you can paint the story however you want.
exactly though. So he was like reaching for like anything that would like.
So then when he talks to Alfred in the hospital, and Alfred's like,
What the fuck?
Your father was not evil.
Yeah.
He made some mistakes. In a moment of weakness, which he has a point, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool to see how like Bruce Wayne has to like form this opinion of his father through secondhand stories and shit.
Secondhand smoke.
That's kind of like how it is for me growing up, because I had to hear stories about my dad instead of actually being able to talk to him. So like I hear this.
You
thing
watch
from
me
him,
fight,
this
you're gonna
guy.
catch a secondhand smoke.
It reminded me of that, and I was like, "Whoa, this is crazy, man. This is cool." But yeah, so he's like, "I've been Batman this long for my father. My father is a bad guy."
Yeah. Maybe I should have been a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
I still
Batman-
have a chance.
I'm
His-
bad that.
His Batman voice is a good Batman voice.
Man back.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he's Bruce Wayne, he's like doesn't give a fuck about nobody.
No.
Not even Alfred. I was like, damn.
No, he did. The orphan kid who he reflected himself on.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Well, he's not even an orphan kid. He has his mom still.
Yeah. He's not even a full orphan.
Yeah.
Batman like comes at him like in the night like, you want to be Batman?
Yeah, because in the
I
beginning
can
of
make you Batman.
when he's investigating that first crime scene, a great riddle by the way too. When it's like,
Yeah.
what does a liar do when he's dead? He lies still. That's
Yeah,
fucking awesome.
I like how he was staring at everything. And in my head, I'm like, oh man, that's great detective work. And later on, they're like, oh yeah, he recorded everything, and I'm like, oh, it's even better.
Yeah, he did. When he looks at the kid and you hear something in the way play, like it's
Yeah.
fucking amazing, bro. Because that song meant a lot to me as a teenager, being homeless and shit. Because that's what Kurt Cobain wrote it about. And then so like it doesn't really.
They play that song a lot.
They do, and the main theme song is based off of that song.
Yeah.
So they play the actual version right at 2 times in that scene, and then later on at the end. The first scene was awesome because he's looking at the kid, right? And for the lyrics, it still fits because like there's something in his way, right, of trying to be who he is. And also at the end because it says Tarpish sprung a leak, and Gotham literally has a leak.
Yeah.
So there's that. But when they,
Gotham has a leak.
yeah,
To refer to all that as a leak.
yeah, Riddler floods the Gotham City, man.
Which is another thing where I'm like, Batman, this is where you're supposed to literally stop.
Yeah.
The city's destroyed.
Bro, like literally when he's uncovering the thing and then the fucking cop who hates Batman but loves Bruce Wayne for some reason.
Yeah.
He's like, Bruce Wayne! Like, bitch,
Yeah.
why?
That was funny, though.
Yeah, it was funny.
It's because they needed some more comedy.
Yeah, but it's cool because...
Who else gives the best comedy except for the Mexican side character?
That is true.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Michael Pena.
That's what I'm saying.
Michael Pena,
It
yeah.
was basically Michael Pena.
So when Batman has the fucking murder weapon,
Yeah.
and then the cop recognizes that it's a floor tool,
Another reason to my fucking detective shit, dog.
because Batman...
Because
how's Batman not know that?
Exactly. He just doesn't know, like...
He's just looking at it.
He's just like, this is a murder weapon. He's like looking at it. He doesn't know what it is. It's an instrument of some kind. He's like...
Instrument of death. Well, my
Like
scalpel, my
you're not gonna look up what this is because he doesn't know what it is at all.
He doesn't know what it is at all.
Hey Siri.
Yeah, he has like these contact lenses, like how they have in Young Justice, where they
Yeah.
could like
loved
record
it.
what they're seeing, which is really cool.
I just looked this shit up later.
He saw it earlier too. Like this isn't the first time he's seen the murder weapon. Like, so he's seen it again, and through happenstance, the other guy, the Mexican guy, obviously, he's done carpentry. He's like, oh yeah, that's used for carpentry, blah blah blah. Like that's to put like the rug underneath, blah blah. And then Batman's like, rug,
And he takes over the rug
and he takes
sees
the
plan.
rug off the floor.
And
It's
at
all
this
planned.
point, I'm thinking, all right, he knows what's going down, so he's
And
gonna stop these
it.
bombs.
He's
But
gonna
no.
stop it.
And I was like,
And
what?
then, no, instead he solves the riddle, looks outside, and then everything blows up.
Same,
Dude,
dude,
yes.
same thing when the guy gets his head blown off.
Exactly
Batman
the
let his
same
head
thing.
blow off. I was like,
He was just shaking him until he died.
So what is this movie about?
A bad Batman. But the whole point of it was that he's gonna be better.
Oh yeah.
So his whole thing, as Batman stories usually go, I need to be fear. That's all I need to do is be fear in the Gotham's criminals and blah blah blah. And it starts off like that. Like it's pretty on the nose of trying to be that.
but then later on, he's like 2 years later, and
I am the
Crime-
Like
criminal.
everything's still the same.
crime's even is higher.
Yeah.
So am I even doing anything?
Yeah. So like the whole point is that you don't need to just like instill fear in the criminals. You need to instill hope in the civilians of
Yeah,
of Gotham.
it's interesting
Yeah, give
too,
him the
because
like
brickies.
yeah, because everyone like is one bad day away, as Joker says,
Yeah.
from a bad day. So the more hope you give, the further away that day might be. Which is like kind of like if you want to like delve into like the whole
Or at least
philosophy of the movie, but
At least it'll help him deal with it, I guess.
can we talk about the ending right there too?
wait, hold up.
Okay.
It's cool because Catwoman keeps calling Batman Vengeance, which is a cool little nickname. But then later on,
Hey,
and-
Vengeance.
Well, someone's telling me that they don't call Batman a lot.
Because
Is
he's
that
his
true?
second year.
Oh, okay, so they
Just-
just don't
they don't
recognize
really
him as Batman.
Yeah, they'll call him the Bat. They'll say this shit,
Oh, there's that shit McBird.
shit McBird. Which, yeah, he kind of thinks he's like
Yeah.
the rat for a second. Or he
Yeah.
thinks Penguin's the rat with wings, and
Yeah.
then he thinks he's a rat with
Yeah,
wings.
because there's this riddle with rat wings, and I immediately understood it meant fucking Batman.
Yeah, because the
second that he found out,
It's not Batman, though. It's Falcone. That's why they changed his name to Falcone.
oh, because he's a rat with wings.
Yeah, because
Like
Falcon is still...
But
Yeah.
isn't it also that he's like trying to copy him?
No, because he loves Batman.
Exactly.
Riddler loves Batman.
Oh.
Which is pretty crazy, because...
So he's
Dude.
a bat?
Oh, well, there's also a scene where there's like a bat that has the actual like ending to that riddle.
Yeah,
But-
because when he's talking to him in the Arkham Asylum, and Riddler keeps going, Bruce Wayne, Bruce
Yeah.
Wayne. It was cool because I was like, he knows
He knows.
he's Bruce Wayne already. Fuck, that's crazy. And
So fast.
yeah. But then when he says, if only we had gotten him, and I'm like, oh, he doesn't know. And Batman's
Batman does the same shit.
Yeah,
he's like, what do I do now?
He's like, oh, you don't know.
yeah, that's when he like steps closer to.
Yeah.
That's so funny,
Imagine
dog.
imagine he's
No.
taking off his mask and shit.
Yeah, that's literally what was gonna happen. Like he's literally gonna be like, "Damn, all right, you cut." Oh,
Put that shit back on. Oh, my
yeah, he
God.
puts it back on.
I like that. They really made it seem like he did know, you know? And here's the thing, like, I do like this Riddler. He doesn't look cool, so I wouldn't even want a toy of him.
Yeah,
But as a Riddler, he is really cool. And
No,
It's-
I like his full getup. It's a great army builder.
yeah, well, he has his own little.
That's why.
his followers dress
The
like him.
followers
Yeah.
with rifles and shit.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a great army builder for like people to try to recreate a scene.
Oh yeah, and Catwoman keeps calling him Vengeance, right? So when he finally beats up all the fucking Twitch streamers,
Yeah, that's what they are.
yeah,
The Riddler has an army of Twitch streamers.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
when he beats them up, and then one of them is about to kill Catwoman after.
They're kind of like MAGA or Pride Boys, I guess I would say.
no,
Straight Twitch
those,
streamers.
those guys are totally different.
No, because the whole thing was like, we're gonna get guns, we're gonna do this, blah blah blah.
That's not what those guys are, though.
That's what they said that they would do.
The Pride Boys?
Yeah,
Who are the Pride Boys?
We're Proud Boys.
yeah.
The Proud Boys. No, that's not that. They're like. Those guys are They try to make them seem like racist white people, but their leader's literally Afro Mexican. Yeah, he's a black dude. And they literally just like they have guns, but they're not trying to kill people. They're just like making sure everything's safe.
All right. What about the?
Advocates for guns.
What are the people with the pitch? Not the pitchforks. The fucking
But
Antifa?
no, they had the tiki torches people.
Mobs or angry mob?
No, there was like racist white people. With tiki
Oh,
torches.
those guys. Yeah.
Okay, so they're more like those guys,
Uh huh.
but Twitch streamer versions, where they're basically like, oh, you want to like stand up against like a morally good person instead of a corrupt person? All right, yeah, let's fucking
Yeah.
let's fucking shoot some rifles at a bunch of civilians after we flood an entire city.
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy because like I forget what happened, but he was like incapacitated, and this guy was literally about to shoot his head off with a shotgun.
Yeah,
And Catwoman comes in, saves him. He's like fucking dying, and she's about to kiss him. And then
yeah, well, man, dude, they horny, dog. Like, no, dead ass though. Every single scene that Batman and Catwoman are in, they get on top of each other at one point.
I don't mind though, cause
Like they legitimately get on top of each other.
I watched those first 2 episodes of Batman and the
That's
animated
how it
series.
is.
That's how it is.
That's
yeah.
how it is. They always like they're just so fucking horny for each other.
Even Bruce Wayne, he's like, it was so weird because this is old, right? So it's so weird to see Bruce Wayne care about stuff. He literally wants to date. What's her name? Selena Kyle. He wants to date Selena Kyle, which is Catwoman. So he's going after her, and she's like, I want Batman. I don't want this guy.
the whole Mary Jane,
Yeah.
Peter Parker.
Yeah. So and then even when they're Batman and Catwoman, and now he knows that she's Catwoman, he's still all over her, which is pretty cool.
That's how it was in. Oh no, was it? No, mine. I don't think he. Yeah, I don't think he. No, he did.
In
In
the
the
Batman,
old-
the
in the old
animated
Batman?
series.
The old Batman, the old school movies
Oh, okay.
with that Catwoman, that they hit it off and shit before she's Catwoman, and after she dies and shit, and the cats bring her back to life, and then this.
Are you talking about this Jack Nicholson one?
Yes, I think that's the one. I think that's the one with Ping.
I think he's talking about Michael
Penguin.
Keaton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one
Okay.
with Penguin. Yeah.
The cats bring her back to life.
They do.
Yeah,
They do that
dude.
in one too.
Yeah, they bite it, they nibble on it until till all the cat DNA goes in her.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Because there's 2 movies that do that: the Halle Berry one and hers.
But it's
The Halle
weird.
Berry one is like
I need to watch
it
them.
was funny.
The Halle Berry ones did it better though, cause like this
You
one.
think it did it better?
I think so because like I don't
No.
know, cause when I seen this old one, it just made me think like she smells now, you know, cause she looks dead for sure.
Dude, the Halle Berry one, they did like the cliche of fucking like, oh, that's just kind of like mess up her hair a bit, so now she looks ugly. It's like, it's fucking Halle Berry, you know?
Yeah.
And then they push her out a fucking window at like 3,000 like stories up in the air.
I can't watch
Outside
that
of-
movie. 'Cause I
outside of
seen
a gutter.
the final fight scene. That shit was too retarded.
Oh,
I cannot-
they
A
go
lot
out
of the
window
movie's
and
really
shit.
bad, but what I do like about that movie is, and I'm gonna get back into the Batman as well. That Catwoman, she stole from a diamond bank, blah blah, and then she faceted the diamonds as her claws.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, she did,
So
yeah.
it's fucking
Oh.
sick how like she's able to
It's
claw
like-
things, climb around, like, you know.
It makes sense.
It
because
makes
of the
sense.
diamonds.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
You know what's
but
even
in
cooler?
this Batman,
She has cool ass nails.
she has nails.
They look
which-
tight.
And to me, like, it was cool in the scene where she, used them.
Yeah.
But they're really bad. They're like really bad as a weapon or anything, because they're just your nails.
Yeah,
they
'cause
could break off.
She couldn't even fight off her dad.
She couldn't even
choking her
fight it
out.
off. Yeah, that's my point though.
She clawed his face, and he was literally just like, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. That's why the Halle Berry one was far superior in that aspect.
She
Yeah.
knew her shit.
But man, it's crazy.
Well, I mean, her
'cause
her double personality knew her shit because she had a double personality in that movie.
one of the goons pulls off Catwoman. He's about to kill her, and she can't get him off. And Batman fucking pulls out this adrenaline thing and like stabs
Yeah.
his leg.
And then to me, I'm like, bro, this guy,
he had a little circle in his
he had
pants.
it's specifically made to
So he
like
can
like
inject
Bane
that.
shit, dog.
Yeah.
Dude, what if that was
Oh.
Venom?
What if that was Venom?
Dog.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Am I finally gonna get Luchador Bane?
Are we gonna get
Oh.
Luchador Bane in the next Batman? Did we predict it?
Did we?
It'll be like a Wayne Enterprise adrenaline shot, like, and he's like a fucking worker there, a fucking Mexican guy. Oh, bro,
And he fucking he tampers with it.
he
and
tampers
makes
with it. He's
makes
like,
it stronger
he's
and
like,
unstable.
Wayne, we can make this better, blah blah blah. And it's like we don't need testosterone, blah blah blah. Like we just need an adrenaline shot,
Or
you know.
a girl who becomes Poison Ivy makes it.
And then give it to him,
Yeah.
and then he becomes her little henchman.
Oh, the Mr. Freeze movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man, like, it's crazy because
That's pretty cool, huh?
it's like my favorite. It's one of my favorite scenes because he
Ice
jumps
Cold.
up and he just starts beating the shit out of that goon, like punching
Yeah,
him over
like,
and over again.
yeah, and everyone's like, hey,
Yeah,
hey.
stop. Which is cool because since I watched that Batman Hush animated movie, there's a scene like that too where he's
Yeah.
beating the shit out of the Joker,
Which is,
and Gordon has to shoot him to stop him or some shit like that.
you can definitely tell that he was also Hush in this movie, The Riddler.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, because they they literally spelled it out for you. It says Hush on one of the fucking newspaper articles.
But at the same time, that Hush was able. Well, the animated Hush, which is the Riddler, is able to.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
both
There's two
Hushes.
Hushes. They're both Hushes.
They bring in Batman's Rogues Gallery, but this movie didn't do that because obviously he's like, well, he had the Penguin and Falcone
And Falcone.
and
Catwoman.
Catwoman. Oh shit! Nah, but
And Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
yeah, huh?
Those are twins. Yeah, they just didn't want to say it out loud.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
I was like, are these guys twins?
Yeah, they're the twins. They said it like 15 times in the movie. They said the twins.
Are you guys
I took a
brothers?
pee break at one point.
Oh.
It's funny because like they're obviously dumb. Like every time that they're up there. So yeah, Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
That's cool. But aren't they Joker's henchmen?
No, they're just henchmen. They're just two people.
That's funny. That's really funny. I need to watch this movie again.
Yeah.
But
they're also basically like they're supposed to be like the Mad Hatter's henchmen, you know.
Oh,
Tweedledee,
okay.
Tweedledum,
Oh, yeah.
Mad Hatter makes sense, but you know they're kind of everywhere. They don't. No one really cares.
when
Just get out of you other week.
Yeah.
when Batman, when they pull off the mask off that final goon and they ask who he is, he's
Yeah,
like vengeance.
vengeance.
And that's when Batman's
And
like,
Batman's
oh
like,
shit, I
"Oh,
can't be
my
vengeance.
God." It's like the whole cringe thing. He's like, he like starting to do his whole thing, and then like a bunch of other people trying to do it too, and he's
Yeah.
like, which they did in fucking Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Yeah, I like it.
What's the difference between me and you? And he's like, I'm not wearing a football suit or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that guy was actually dressed like Batman though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the other guy said, I made a mask because you have a mask.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Riddler said that, I mean.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
he does, huh?
Yeah, he's like, this is not how it's supposed to go!
Batman literally.
That's a meme, dude. That's 100% gonna be a meme. This isn't
Yeah.
how it's supposed to go. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, man, this guy carrying it out right now. Like he's 100% carrying.
Bro, Batman literally killed Falcone. He literally killed him. He put him in the
he put him in
spotlight.
the spotlight. Exactly my point too.
Riddler shot his ass.
every single riddle, he literally walks into them all. And then one of the riddles is like, oh, Falcone's gonna die if you bring him to light. All right. Oh, no!
But it was so cool how like he runs away and they're trying to find him, and then they find him at the fucking bar. And he's
Yeah,
like,
he's not even running.
He's like, I just ordered a piece of pumpkin pie. Oh shit!
Oh man.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
There's good parts in the movie, but that's my point. So, I give it a good 6.5 out of 10.
I give it a strong 8, almost 9.
But it did inspire me. And I love when things inspire me.
Mm-hmm.
A awesome thing for this movie. Oh wait! Before I do that fucking jammed in extra character that they put in at the end of the movie.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that.
I hated it.
They didn't have to do that.
You can't go one movie without this.
Yeah,
I don't even want to talk about it. It's like, you really can't go a fucking Batman movie without mentioning the Joker.
I was like, are they really doing this right now?
Are they doing this?
That's why.
That's what he did.
That's funny.
From the cell over, he's like, "Hey Riddler, so." No, but he was basically like mentioning an alliance
He's
or
like,
whatever.
hey, calm down, man. Because Riddler's like, no.
Yeah, he
no!
was like really upset that like his plan like didn't exactly go to fruition. Like
Yeah.
he like everything worked out except for the fact that he wanted Batman to be happy about it.
Yeah. Was it like a
It's not even an after credit scene. It's happening at the end.
It's
of the
happening
movie.
at the end of the movie.
Which also, when the second time they fully play the real version of Something in the Way. I didn't like it because it's Batman putting the same little boy from the beginning in the fucking whatever thing, and he's
that's somebody else. That was like a girl. That wasn't a little boy.
that was a little boy. That was the other
in the parapet that he brings up.
the mayor's son, yeah, the previous mayor's son,
No, the one that was holding him.
the one where he puts the kid in the thing and then yeah. And he started playing it again, and I was like, eh.
No, there's like a scene where like this lady's like holding his arm and he wouldn't let go. And
No, not that one.
Oh, okay.
No, the boy from the beginning, he puts him in this like helicopter thing,
Yeah.
and then they started playing the song again. I was just like, I don't know, I don't feel it this time.
Bro, the little ride that he had with Catwoman before they depart.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
They should have played another Nirvana song. They should have played like
something.
they should have
Nevermind.
They should have played Nevermind or Drain You. That shit would have been perfect.
Nah, I like Nevermind because it's like I want to go with you. But
Oh,
Nevermind.
okay. When he puts the kid in, it could have been Drain You or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
And then or Heart Shaped Box would have been good.
That would have been better.
And then yeah, when he's driving off with Catwoman side by side on the little motorcycles.
That's Nevermind.
Yeah, that's Nevermind
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. They definitely should have went pretty hard on the grunge in this movie.
They should have. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
and here's my main fucking
that
gripe.
one song you like the I'm a creep or whatever.
I'm a negative creep. I'm a negative creep. I'm a negative
Oh, that
creep,
one.
and I'm
I was
stoned.
talking about that one. I think you knew what I was talking about.
Oh, you mean Radiohead?
Yeah.
I'm all singing Nirvana, Negative Creep.
I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
What
Nah,
the hell am
I feel like it would be
doing
cool
here?
without the lyrics. in the movie.
I get you like the instrumental.
Like it would just be
Yeah, I
him
get you.
as
Like a
Batman,
score.
and
Yeah.
he's like, "Yeah, you're a creep and a weirdo."
Oh, and it
Yeah,
works
yeah.
because, like I'm about to say, my like mega gripe in this movie is that Robert Pattinson is like not buff or anything. He's not even a UFC fighter buff. He's like super scrawny.
He's on a
buff.
cut.
And
buff. They show him buff
no, they don't.
when he has to see it. When he has his shirt off and he has all the scars and stuff.
Bro, and in that song Creep, there's a lyric that says, "I want a perfect body."
Yeah, I want
You
a
should have been
perfect
looking in the
soul.
mirror. You're like, why?
Okay, when he's moving this big ass stone table and he's shirtless, he
Oh, you
literally-
know that creep song is perfect for Riddler
Oh yeah.
because of all that, but also because I want you to notice me. It's
Yeah.
like I want Batman to notice me
Yeah. Man,
when
Ba-
he's not
It
around.
becomes a romance movie.
when Batman's pushing that table, man, not only does he not
Sorry.
know how to push a table, or Bruce Wayne not know how to push a fucking table because he's arching his back like a fucking cat when it's scared, but he has no back muscles whatsoever, dude. It's just like his shoulder blades.
I
protruding up.
attribute like all that to the fact that not only is he like bad Batman right now, but also like he's not like peak Batman. You know, he's not eating right. He's depressed. He's not getting his full nutrition like he fucking Christian Bale Batman, where he like gets up, gets down, does like 100 push-ups,
How you gonna
gets his full meal.
How are you gonna go out
All
and,
this jazz.
and beat people up? If he looks,
Bruh,
he
he was scared to jump.
was
Yeah,
scared.
That's awesome to see that.
I didn't expect that.
Me
I
neither.
did not
I thought he
expect
was
that
just
at
gonna
all.
go for it, and then he like, whoa,
Yeah, he's like, oh shit.
oh, shit, I'm gonna do this, huh? Well, I
And he got
haven't.
fucked up too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so I love that
Aim
scene,
for the
dog.
bushes.
That's basically what he said because he did the wingsuit, right? He had his wingsuit and he does the jump off the fucking police station, and he's like running away from the cops and everything, and then he does like a parachute, and then he's on the floor basically at this point. So when he does the parachute, it like catches onto like one of the overpasses, and it sends him like sends him right into the fucking bottom of it. Then he goes down, he hits a fucking car, and he
Oh,
fucking like he's like in an alleyway, and she's like, fuck.
That's on Spider-Man where he didn't have his web, so he fell down into the dumpster, bro.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then it's funny too because he literally just got up from being knocked out, from being like
Oh,
blasted
yeah.
by a bomb.
Yeah.
So he's like consistently just getting his ass kicked. But yeah, so I'm attributing his body being like that to
Yeah,
poor.
but if we do get
Diet.
like a sequel or something, he's not gonna.
He could definitely get
The
bigger.
Batman-
He definitely could, but he's not.
I'm
he
just
said-
saying, if they pay him enough.
Nah, I don't think so. He's definitely gonna be like woke and shit. Like I still don't have to work out for this.
Nah, I don't know,
Because
man.
working out is toxic masculinity.
Yeah, what Angel said.
Have
That's
you
what they're
heard?
gonna say.
A lot of people are talking about that right now. How having that perfect body or whatever, like Sebastian Stan's coming out with it. He said it's unhealthy. He's like saying you only get it for about like a week.
You do.
Like you get you go to your trainer. The trainer trains you. You're eating terribly. Like it's basically like a version of how models fucking like throw up to do it, like to meet their standards. Like it's kind of the same thing with that. He's like, you don't live like a life. Like you literally just build your body, and then do the film. And since you're doing the film and not building your body 100% of the time, it deteriorates because that's not how the body is meant to be.
Yeah, that's what Chris Evans said it too. He said when you're filming the MCU movies, you get as jacked as possible, and then as you're filming, your body starts to go back to normal. So he says that you could tell when like all the like the shirtless scenes, they
Like
film
in
those
films,
first.
yeah.
So then when you see like other scenes that are like later in the days of filming, you could tell that they're not as jacked as they used to be.
Yeah, like you
Pretty
know damn well
interesting.
that helicopter scene in was it Civil War?
Yeah.
Was
He
definitely
strained-
one of the first shots.
He strained his bicep doing that scene.
Yeah,
He said because like it was like the best bicep porn, but
Yeah.
it wasn't the actual good form to pull a helicopter back in.
Oh, I get you.
Is that good for
Yeah,
you?
because like, he's
Like it's impractical.
yeah, it's impractical.
Yeah.
Yeah, but damn, damn, Zanny.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, bro. It's like.
But yeah, so I'm
But-
just saying.
Yeah,
like,
but he got away with not doing anything for the movie. He could have at least did some stuff. You feel me?
nah, I like
like
how he looks.
like a healthy cut. You can have a healthy cut, bro. Like,
Yeah,
a healthy strong body.
Because
you know?
like at the same time, it's cool because now maybe more studios will be lenient on it. But
yeah.
I mean, this is like a larger than life character, so you kind of have to look larger.
I would
than
really
life.
enjoy if he bulked up for the next role, and if he doesn't bulk up, then I'll have a gripe. But for now, it's great.
I get you. I just
For
have
now-
to see if for me to have an actual opinion on it.
That's the part where I laughed unintentionally. Is when he was pushing
Yeah,
that table.
that's
I
funny.
fucking cracked up.
So a thing that went through my mind throughout this whole movie, and it's a thing that I brought up a few times throughout this podcast: superhero movie 2. This
Oh.
movie is the perfect way to have a premise for it. Like I was like
okay.
with all the
I
other
get you now.
like Spider-Man Homecoming, or not Homecoming, but like Spider-Man No Way Home. I was like, that's cool because like you're able to bring in a bunch of people, but you can have like that aspect of No Way Home. But if you do like verbatim this Batman movie, there's so many scenes where you could just like
Make fun of.
make fun of.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the car one, the fucking Jim Gordon doing that, like the climbing up and jumping off thing. From like the beginning to the end of the movie, you could make a joke about every single scene,
feel you.
and it will land.
I feel like you're just telling me that the movie's comical.
No, that's for me. That's my
Okay.
opinion.
Alright.
A lot of people say it's a great movie.
Uh,
Ivan says it's a great movie.
Yeah.
But if you're seeing it through my eyes, from my perspective,
I need to go see
I
it.
see superhero movie too, and I'm like writing the script as I'm watching it. Like I'm just woo.
Let's get a camera.
Man, it's crazy because
Get
like
some low budget films.
watching Spider-Man: Homecoming, it feels like something's missing, and then watching Far From Home, something's still missing, and then No
Yeah.
Way Home is it's like amazing. It's fun.
Yeah.
It,
You're amazing.
nothing's missing. It's
Except
like,
for more time with our
more time
guys.
with our guys. Yeah. And this Batman movie, nothing's missing. It's a great Batman movie. And
Is that
there's
your
just a
show,
little
Alan?
bit extra tacked on at the end that doesn't need to be there, which is
Yeah.
the Joker.
Is it how you say, Ivan? A perfect movie?
Perfect movie?
Nothing missing?
No, well, I
No.
just mean like you could watch it. 'Cause
Did
when
you
I-
give it an 8? Right?
Yeah, I give it an 8. So it's
Yeah.
not. I don't. Probably no movie's probably perfect, you know. But like watching Spider-Man: Homecoming, when you're done watching it, there's definitely a feeling of like, man, I wish there was something else in there, you know.
Yeah.
Same, and then like fucking Amazing Spider-Man 2, you watch that shit. By the end, you're just like, what the
Man,
fuck
I
was
wish
that?
there was less stuff in there.
Yeah, I wish there was less. What the fuck? That shit was long as shit. But and and it's definitely missing a lot because there's not a lot of action scenes. But the Batman, you watch it, it's a fulfilled movie. Like, you know, like it's not really missing much. It covers its bases well. Besides the Bruce Wayne, that's like the one thing, but that's not the whole movie, you know?
Also, Batman sucks. He doesn't do his job at all. That's Batman.
He saved a couple people. He saved that guy in the subway.
I guess that's all you need, huh?
It's
Just to save a couple people.
It's honest work. It's not much.
That guy that he saved, though, probably died because, you know, fucking Gotham got flooded, but...
Oh, yeah.
But at least he didn't get hit by the train. Right? Is that how it went?
No, there was like a bunch of people who just wanted to fight because it was Halloween.
I like how all of them had
That's how it is.
full-on skull paint, but the one who was unsure only had half paint.
Yeah, because he was unsure. I don't
Yeah.
know if I wanted to be full
He's literally indecisive as fuck. He's like, should I put the whole skull paint on? I don't know.
It'll be a long time to wash off the whole thing.
Yeah, be home at a certain
And
time.
he's black too. No, I'm just-
Yeah, and
he
people
was.
saying that he might be a Robin.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, so that'll be another person on the good alignment side of being black. But yeah,
I want a fucking on-screen Robin already, bro. I'm tired of this shit.
yeah, give us our Marlon Wayne's Robin.
Marlon Wayans. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
put him into Flashpoint. You guys know you want to.
He's still ripped.
He's still ripped.
Black don't crack, baby.
He has a
Except
bunch
for
of
when it
movies where
does.
he's naked anyway. Like,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. Oh, talk about that fight that happened. The Jorge Masvidal
I did not see it.
and Kobe.
But you know what's crazy?
Hmm.
I watched a fight companion over it. There's this guy named Mexican Mixed Martial Arts. He's fucking funny. But I watched him talking about it. So he gave me like play-by-play and shit. But it's crazy because I made some predictions, right? I made 6 predictions and they all came true. It's fucking crazy. Jalen Turner, the guy who's from Fontana, he fought. I put him to win and he won.
Sick.
He had like second round TKO.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let's go.
Especially after Bobby Green
the
lost.
city of action, baby.
Cool. So, you know, we got the City of Action got another dub. Kevin Holland, who he trains in Texas, lives in Texas, but he's from Ontario. He won.
Okay.
And I
close
predicted
to
him
him.
to win, yeah. And then he's trained with Cody before too.
Oh, Cody Sessions. He also had a fight.
Yeah, dude.
He 1 point, but goddamn, he gave it.
Dude, he fucking fought in the for a tryout for the Muay Thai Olympics. It's fucking
That's
amazing.
amazing.
Right?
You're amazing, Cody.
You're fucking
amazing.
amazing.
When I grow up, I want
Shout
to
out.
be like Cody.
Hell yeah, Angel.
Shout out Cody Sessions.
Watched episode, what was it, 13, 14?
That was episode 5.
Episode 5.
Goddamn,
Watched
Angel.
episode 5. Watch episode 5. You want to watch that?
13
interview.
was Hernandez.
Hernandez was 13.
Yeah, Hernandez was 13.
Damn, we haven't had a special guest in forever.
We haven't had a guest in a
That's
long
'cause
time.
we
Hey, Cody
never-
wants to again. Let's get him back on.
Yeah,
It's,
he's got a good
it's
schedule.
isn't it like a Women's Month or something?
Oh,
I don't know.
together?
Let's get Liz.
Oh yeah, we gotta get some women. Equality.
I mean, it's not exactly equal.
Let's shoot for 40.
Yeah, second Cody. No, I don't know who that was. It was second Cody.
Yeah, it was second Cody.
I predicted this one guy. His name is Bryce Mitchell, I think his name is. I guess his nickname is Thug Nasty, but I predicted him to beat Edson Barboza, and he did, which is pretty crazy. But he kind of just held him down for most rounds. Typically, he gets really cool submissions off, but this time he didn't. Rafael Dos Anjos, he was fighting this guy. He was going to fight this guy named Rafael Fiziev, who also beat Bobby Green. But it was on like it came to decision, and people thought Bobby Green won, but they gave it to fucking Fiziev anyways. But he's a great fighter too, man. He's a crazy-ass Muay Thai fighter. He can do the Matrix. He does the Matrix back thingy
Oh, whoa.
to dodge high kicks. It looks really cool. But yeah, he was supposed to fight him, and he had to pull out, and then this other guy came in, some other Brazilian dude, and he was like taller and like he looked pretty like deadly. But I still put Rafael Dos Anjos to win, and he beat the shit out of him. It was crazy, and he got a decision, and that's a fight that people were saying like, "Yo, you need to stop this fight. Like this shit's getting crazy." Like the guy was like leaking blood everywhere.
It is but a scratch.
If he dies, he dies.
If he the referee.
Yeah, and then there are some other fights that I didn't really pay attention too much, so I didn't make a prediction on them. But there was one fight, this heavyweight fighter named Greg Hardy. He was fighting some other heavyweight, and I like him, but he loses. And he can win, but there's, like, literally there was this one fight where the guy he was winning, and the guy took him down, and he didn't know what to do. He literally had no idea how to do anything on the ground, and so the guy just beat him up on the ground. He had opportunities to, like, move his hips and get out.
He like gave up.
He just
Like,
like he just laid there.
mindset.
He just laid there.
He failed.
Which is crazy because he did win in one fight where he was getting his legs chewed up by leg kicks, right? And this is when, like, the pandemic first
Chewing
happened.
has to be illegal, though.
Yeah, it's definitely illegal. And Daniel Cormier was saying he needs to defend these leg kicks. He needs to check these leg kicks, and then so he starts checking them. And in the post fight the win after he wins, and they're interviewing him, he's like, "Shout out DC. I heard you say I need to check these leg kicks, so I started checking them." And he's not the only fighter that won his fight because he was listening to DC's commentary as he was fighting because you could hear him. So, like, literally, this guy is super green. Like, he's a great fighter, but it's just when he's in there, it's like he forgets stuff, and I guess his coaches aren't telling him what to do. So, like,
bro, I play the video game and I forget shit, and it tells me on the screen. It's like, you gotta do this, man, and I'm like, I don't know.
It's too intense.
He's punching my face.
I know, do this, but he's punching my face.
Yeah, so I picked him to lose, and he lost, and I was like, fuck, I knew it. I wish he would have won, though. And then for Colby Covington versus Jorge Masvidal, the main event, I love both these guys, but I knew Colby was going to win. And so I picked him to win, and he won.
Masvidal had to lose. Did he win his last fight?
Masvidal hasn't won a fight since 2019.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
His last 3 fights were double Usman losses, except the second one he got knocked out, and it breaks my heart every time I watch it. And then
You still watch it?
yeah, I pull it up and I just get sad.
You got the sad watch list.
Yeah. And then that first Covington has lost to Usman twice as well. The first one makes me really sad as well. I get sad. And but yeah, Jorge, this is his 3rd fight in a row that he's lost. Colby has lost his last 2 because of, well, not last 2, but he lost to Usman, then he beat Tyron Woodley, and then he lost to Usman again and some other stuff. But yeah, it was kind of just like expected for this to happen. And don't get me wrong, Jorge, they used to be best friends. They used to wrestle and shit together. Colby Covington would train Jorge in wrestling, and Jorge and his striking coach would train Colby in striking. And it's like, in that first Usman fight, Jorge showed that he can scramble and get out of shit on the ground, right?
Yeah.
But and the only time Usman could, like, in that first fight could have an edge against Jorge is when he held him against the cage and stomped on his foot. But in this fight, it's like he didn't know how to wrestle at all, and Colby Covington just, like, striked him up and took him down a bunch of times. It was crazy. But yeah, that's the recap for UFC.
It's like UFC recap from Ivan that we always put on.
Yeah, Cero Miedo.
Do you want me to put like your own like little theme song during
Yeah,
this?
that sounds cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to even look for that.
Round 1, fight.
Yeah, you just want like fucking fighting game music.
Yeah, put Faucet Failure.
Why?
No, because that's how it starts off. Round 1, fight. From
Ski Master something.
Ski Master Slump God.
Yeah.
Let me see what song that is.
That's actually one of my favorite ones because it has the whole
Cut throat.
I love the clapping.
Doom.
You know what the clapping means. Means you're excited.
I've given up. I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can't say? Take the Nuketown.
So yeah. Oh, you mean the other one?
Is that Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that bitch, I'm looking like a lake.
Yeah. So there's these 2 games that just came out.
Elder Scrolls?
Elden Ring
I want to play that
and
shit.
Sifu. They
Sifu.
both look so amazing. Sifu
Master
is basically just Master Sifu. Where's that from?
It's either Kill Bill and or Kung Fu Panda. But the
It is Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda creators admitted that they took heavy inspiration from Kill Bill.
Okay. Well, either way.
Okay.
Either way, Sifu is basically a game where, like, if you die, you age up. The higher you age
told me
up,
about this.
you're stronger, but you don't learn as much. And then, basically, like, there's chapters to the game. If you, like, beat through the whole game, like, as young, that's kind of, like, the best thing you can do. Or you could, like, try to beat it. Maybe you're old here, and you're like, I need to be younger. So you go back, you be younger, and then you're able to do it as a younger person. Like, it's really cool. And the fighting's really cool. And it definitely seems like a contender for Game of the Year. And then Elden Ring, as practically anybody who's played it has said, like, well, either they're on the fence of, like, it's really hard, or this is literally Game of the Year. Like, I don't even know how I could play another game.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it depends how you play it, like how good you are.
Definitely. Well,
Like
because
those kind of games, because like I hear the bosses are hard.
yeah.
And I hear like
Oh yeah,
But the thing is, with Dark Souls, they're linear, you know.
Yeah.
So, if you get to a boss and it's hard, you have to beat the boss, you know.
Yeah.
So like you could like go back and grind, and then go to the boss, or whatever. But in this game, you go to a boss, it's hard. I'll get back to him later. I'll go explore over here.
Yeah,
maybe there's an easier boss over here.
There's a blind.
It's a Skyrim world.
There's a legally blind gamer, but he can kind of see, I guess, because he has like these mega glasses.
Mega glasses.
Yeah, and he was complaining that this game wasn't made for him and this and that because, and he was talking to another handicapped gamer as well, and they were just like shitting on it because like they didn't know that when you fight that first boss that's like an end boss, and they weren't strong enough, so they just spent hours trying to defeat that boss.
That's exactly the point, though.
And they're pissed off, and they say this game wasn't made for. It should have been more accessible to people. And I was
all
like,
they had to do was turn the other way.
yeah, that's how I felt too. I was like, I mean,
Literally, all they had to do was turn the other way. There's people who are like, I haven't even fought a boss yet. I have all these souls. I'm fucking like the highest level. It's like a game where, as Djibouti Dub says it, because that's like the only time I really watch it. They're doing their streams. They did a stream like the first day it came out because they got it early. They gave it to them early to play, and it was 16 hours.
freaking Djibouti.
The second day, 12 hours. The third day, 8 hours. Like they cannot play this game without going like
Yeah.
Hours in.
hours.
Balls deep?
Balls deep.
Nuts hanging out.
So a thing that they keep bringing up is like this is one of the games that you play. The difficulty is as hard as you make it. If you want it super easy, there is a way. If you
Yeah.
want it super hard, there's a way.
yeah, because like it all depends on the classes you use and the spells, right?
Yeah.
Like, shit like that,
There's
the
this thing where
weapons.
you could basically like be the most OP mage and you get like these power ups and things. So then, basically, if you guys want some awesome Elden Ring stuff, it's the Iron Pineapple on YouTube. He does some great videos. But yeah, so basically he made this build where it's like very early in the game, you just do like a few fucking things. You're able to do his Kamehameha blast that like one shots fucking bosses basically.
Holy shit! Like at Mega Man X, when he learns the Hadouken, he can one shot.
Literally, yeah. So you basically go in, just do it. You just shoot them with a fucking like mage blast, and it literally like their health goes, and it's like you
It
won.
sounds fun.
Yeah, so like it's literally as hard as you make it. So
Life's what you
Definitely-
make it, so let's make it rock.
yeah, let's make it this next ad.
No! Man, I'll tell you this. You know how when you play a Pokemon game as a kid and you're like, oh, awesome, it's addicting as fuck. You don't really know what you're doing. You're just training Pokemon and battling people to get stronger.
Yeah,
And then you learn
fucking youngster Joey.
and then you learn EV training and IV breeding and all this shit, and
And
then
you're like, this is a lot.
it ruins Pokemon. It doesn't
Yeah.
ruin Pokemon.
You're like, I
If
have
you-
to hatch this 800th egg
As a-
because he has a wrong nature.
As a kid, it's pretty fun because like you don't really. Well,
You
for
don't
me,
have time
I
for
wasn't
that.
doing my homework, but like I would just play Pokemon for hours, and I didn't mind grinding all that shit, right? But as an adult, I don't have time to grind all that shit.
got time for that.
I nobody got time for that. I didn't have time. I don't have time to fucking grind all these Pokemons out, right?
Yeah,
And they
which
made
is
it.
cool because they made the games easy, but
They
then
did make
also like you kind of take the fun out of it, you know?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Because I know in Gen 6 it was pretty fun because you could just EV train right then and there with like this little system, which is cool because then now I can play the game without worrying what kind of Pokemon I'm defeating. Because when you do know EV training, you're like, oh shit, I don't want my my physical attack Chimchar to defeat this fucking special attack Abra, because then
I gained the wrong stat.
I gained the wrong stats. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
and it's my fucking starter.
Yeah.
And I'm forced to kill these fuckers that gave me the wrong stat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how like life is, man, with stuff like as a kid
You're
or
forced into these situations. You just gotta do it.
yeah, as a kid and a teenager, like when you love what you think you love the person who you love, like saying like romantic wise,
Okay.
romance wise, it's like genuine. It's like raw emotion, you know. It's
Are you sure it's not just the horny?
kind of a little bit, but it's just like an emotion that's like it is what you think it is. You haven't dwelled deep into what the meaning of it is, right?
Mhm.
But then when you get older, or not, maybe you don't figure this out when you're older, but you kind of start to realize that like, or you learn that when you're like texting someone and they're texting you back all the time and shit, or you're talking to someone, they're talking to you, and
You're sharing time.
you're getting this dopamine,
Mhm.
and then you figure out that's what how love is experienced. Like you have hella dopamine for this person,
Yeah.
and just like any other drug or whatever,
Yeah.
it starts to die down, and then
That's a bar, though. I got hella dopamine for you.
it starts to die down, and you don't feel the same anymore because you're so used to it.
I guess.
And
yeah.
you fall into that trap
That's
of
serotonin.
yeah, you fall into that trap of what that kind of love is, and then you're just like, well, damn, now I don't want to be too invested because now I know I'm gonna fucking fall out of it if I
I
get
don't
too
know.
invested.
I guess it's more of an addiction, no?
Yeah, it's an
Where
addiction.
it's like you want to, for me, it's like you want to make her happy, you know? So it's like,
And
you
that-
think
Oh, go on.
you think about all these things that you could do to make her happy, blah blah, and like that's kind of what you're aiming for. You're aiming for like the smile or like the laugh,
Uh-huh.
and like so it's like never ending.
Does that say that you know what love is, or you just know what obsession is? Do you know what lust is? Because love, the way I see love is forever.
Unconditional.
Yeah, unconditional. So if you love someone, even if they hurt you, you can be like, okay, I don't want to deal with this anymore because I don't be hurt anymore. But you can. It's really hard to say that you don't love that person anymore. You get me? Because love is always there.
The way I always see it is by building the house. That whole metaphor,
Yeah.
because it just makes sense. Because like, let's say you all have houses that have been like built already, be it halfway built or not. Your whole life is just an open field, you know. So when you get into this relationship, you and her are agreeing to share that field and start construction on this new house.
Mhm.
So every time you guys talk, you start hanging out in this shared space. You start laying down the brickwork, and if it gets serious, you start building more than foundation. You start building the rooms and blah
Yeah.
blah, and like it's becoming an actual house. But
There's setbacks.
there are times where you just don't know, you don't care about this place no more. You don't want this shared field. You don't want this experience, and you guys leave, and there's plenty more field for as long as you guys live.
House
They-
is already built up.
The house is there. It's gonna be forever there because that's the past now. That's there.
It's a house where nobody
But
lives.
it's just a house where no one lives now, and you move on, and you find another part of the field where this other person wants to share with you, and you start building there, and that's just the field of your life. They're building a house over there. You're building a house over here, but you always have that house that's been built. Maybe you started with a bad foundation. That's what happened. Maybe you built something wrong in there. You know, there's a lot of things that could happen. But like the goal is to find a person that, for people who want relationships, the goal is to find the person and build this perfect little house on Perry, basically.
And
The
that
last
means-
house on the left.
Yeah, because and that means dealing with all pleasures and suffering too.
Yeah.
Like
Sometimes you gotta renovate.
when people think of love, sometimes it means, oh, when I'm in love, that means I'm good forever. But really, it's like when you love someone, it really means like you can really suffer with them. Because if you can really suffer with them and embrace suffering without thinking anything negative or thinking anything against them, then and you can actually like be there with them as you guys are suffering rather than be combative or whatever. But
Yeah.
like just try to figure out what it is that you're suffering from.
Because building the house is compromise.
Yeah, exactly.
You're sharing your house. You're sharing this space, and you're both building. I want fucking granite. You want fucking stone. You know, is that the same? I don't know.
Brick.
Either way, yeah, that's better. Either way, it's compromise.
Buy brick. No.
Yeah.
But like once someone feels that kind of suffering, it's like, oh, this person might not love me anymore because
Building
like,
a house is not fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. It's hard
Like,
work.
yeah,
And people don't like hard work sometimes. They don't like building up stuff and to the point where maybe the brick might fall on you. Maybe you didn't do it well enough, so you might have to do it again. You know.
that's
Like,
why people keep saying have a strong foundation.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the
that's
strong
my
foundation, leave the house, and you guys can come back and just build the house in a different part of your fucking lawn or prairie, I mean, or whatever field.
Because that metaphor, building a foundation, is anything in life, you know. Because like if you have that,
Yeah. Oh yeah. This isn't just relationships
Yeah.
with the females. This is also, or not just females, I guess.
Anybody.
But this is anybody. Like yeah. Building a house is definitely like we're basically have this house we built. Like we have an apartment where it's us, you know. But like it's
we're renting right now.
Yeah. Nah, acquaintances are the renters, motherfucker.
Oh,
yeah. Nah, they're like the sidewalk people, like in our fucking
just
place.
walk by and
They
shit?
just walk by, yeah.
The lady over here is
Yeah. She answered my lawn for a second.
No, but me and Cesar were talking about this the other day. Like, if you build that foundation before you move up, if you collapse, you still have a good foundation to build on.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, you can always come back to it.
Yeah. And what I mean by like people don't like to suffer is like once you collapse, people think that's it. That's because people don't have a good foundation, like you say,
Bro.
to build on.
Yeah.
I reposted this John Jones quote he did like a month or two ago, but he did get like his wife left him and he fucking he was getting arrested by the cops again and he banged his head on the cop car and some people were like making fun of it. I'm just like, damn, this really
That's
sucks.
bad times.
I mean,
that's
yeah,
what I'm saying. Like
he's
people
someti-
don't like this when people. Go on.
It was because he's done some really shitty things. He's kind of a really shitty
Yeah,
person,
I
right?
get
But
you.
I don't want to see someone who's like a champion or anybody just fucking just like be that low, you know?
Yeah.
That they're like, I hate you, I don't want to be arrested. Boom, hate, like smack your head on the cop car on purpose. But he had an amazing quote where he said, and this happened, he made this quote before this shit happened, so I wish he could have just like kept going. But he said, maybe rock bottom was the foundation I needed.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, that's fucking
that's
hard.
how people find themselves when they lose everything. Because people don't get it once they get hit once.
It's
They don't
character
get-
building.
They don't get it when you get hit twice. They don't get it when you get hit 3 times. It might take their whole life to get it.
So there's a meme that says like, man, I swear if I get any more character development, I'm gonna be a villain.
Yeah, basically. Life is hard, dog.
And that's kind of what it is. Like people can't take that shit, you know.
Yeah, I posted this Kim Kardashian video the other day because it said she was all saying like, you need to work. If there's a toxic environment, you just need to put all this shit aside and just go to work. And like, I thought it was cool.
Nah, that shit pissed me off.
And like there's people replying to it like, oh, she had it good since she was born, so
Yeah.
it doesn't count
Well,
for her.
Maybe she's kind of right because if you work,
No,
your mind's the off stuff. Maybe you
The
build
thing
something.
about this
maybe
quote-
you have something, you know.
The thing about this quote
Is
is
wrong
that like
person.
it's true, but it's like it's coming out the wrong person.
Yeah, I get you on that.
It's
Wrong messenger.
she has a company, right? She doesn't even pay her employees right, so she's basically saying, all the people who are like working their ass off for me, you're not gonna be rich, but anybody else who works their ass off, yeah. She basically fired this like graphic designer that was like working with their shit.
Oh, my heart.
but she
My heart.
but she was like she wasn't paying them well, so he had
That's
to
how
take
it is
some
with graphic designers,
he had to
man.
take some freelance shit, and she was like, oh, you're not just focusing on my shit,
Like fuck you.
bye. And he's like, what the fuck, like you barely gave me groceries, like I didn't even pay my rent or whatever, like
God damn, that low?
that low.
The graphic designers be being paid bank. How do
Well,
you get that low from
From
Kim Kardashian?
exactly the point though. So she's fucking like just saying this shit. And
I
it's
just told people. I told some of the people that replied to it. I said, "Well, Batman is rich. He started off rich, and everyone loves him." And they're like, "Damn, you have a point."
Maybe people are just
that
sexist,
fictional
man.
character is rich.
Maybe people are just sexist, man.
But Batman doesn't even have pussy.
Yeah, he wants to fuck Catwoman, but he can't because he has to lock her up.
But yeah, I think it's a good way to end this run, right?
Man, kind of sexist ending, huh? Cow bummer.
That's a cow bummer ass ending because we're emo right now. We're the
Well,
We're Bully Maguire, but for Bruce Wayne.
Someone mentioned Bully Maguire to
We're
me.
Bully Bruce.
And I was like, no way, you know who Bully Maguire is? And he's like, hell yeah. And I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
This has been Angel G.
Callow V.
And Ivan O.
Thank you for tuning into the Fools Podcast, where you can be a fool.
And not fool yourself.
I hope you find love.
Build those foundations, guys.
Isolate yourself, all 2020 twin.
Or isolate yourself. Focus on your field.
Yeah.
Fucking grow your own flowers.
Be on the inside looking in.
Be something so your love can love you back.